Oh, it's okay. We can start with Warrior if you want to. Well, 5 seconds if anybody else would like to give the summary.
You know better.
Five,
Why
four,
don't
three,
we
two, one.
do this?
Okay, Warrior, if you would like to give the summary. Um,
I should get a medal at the end of this campaign.
I'll
Okay.
do superlatives for everyone, like most likely or whatever, you know.
Oh, that'd be cute. Okay, so
Most deaths on screen.
last time. um Actually last time we didn't start like exactly in this like abandoned town. We were traveling still, and randomly Carter and Winona got ran over by boulders where we found out I think they were possibly giants were throwing them at us. Um this was forgotten because Vio very quickly suggested them to just leave, and there was really no combat. They just left. And we continued on our merry way. That was when we ran into this abandoned like city. We didn't sleep in it, but we stayed outside sensing fiends and undead, so we thought we'd explore in the morning. Um, we had a great old breakfast thanks to Andraste and Agatha, and we went in. It seemed that there was a lot of like cursed, haunted types of vibes as like random magic objects were attacking us or trying to curse us. I wrote down little notes as to what we learned because of the names. Mayor Sawyer found some type of object or item that cursed the town. It was a wooden statue. Oh God, why didn't I write more about that? That looks like nothing. But he wanted power or something, but the entire town got cursed, and I forgot something Martin. Priest Martin couldn't like go off to rest. So we finally found this wooden statue. When we tried to burn it, it released like a black sludgy like monster that we very quickly took care of. What was that music? um so Cloud gratefully creates a funeral so that the people and the priest Martin could pass on peacefully, and we all got these weird like tattoo rings around our arms that seemed to maybe make us stronger. And we continued on our travels, and Rain found some weird puzzle box that almost killed him when he tried to solve it.
Oh yeah.
So he wouldn't have remembered.
See,
No,
I would think
would've
you would
totally
remember
forgotten.
that. Because you were like, I need it.
Additionally, George, I don't know, I almost said George. Jonathan let y'all know that within the next day's travel, y'all are gonna get to the entrance to the mountain path that will be kind of the most direct path to the Black Dragonborn tribe. He did say y'all will be passing through these acidic hot springs.
Oh yeah.
And you will start getting, probably through this mountain pass is the closest y'all are going to get to being worried about like dragons or dangerous stuff. It will be dangerous, but it will be the quickest path.
Yay.
But
So do you-
we ended
Oh,
we ended last on the long rest.
Yes.
Y'all found a little circle of boulders, and Jonathan placed himself in the opening, so y'all at least wouldn't be able to be attacked by anything from the ground. And Mel, you're just chilling with Jonathan and Chad, maybe, as everybody sleeps. But Zoot finds herself to be in a cave. You look around. You're in this cave. There is some kind of glowing moss and stuff on the walls that allows you to kind of see around. There's a wall behind you, and in front of you there is a pool with more of the phosphorescent coral and stuff going down into the water, and you can see a little tunnel.
Oh, it's a pool. I will immediately jump into it.
Yes, it's like crystal clear, very cold, but like not ice cold where you're like freaking out or anything. It's perfect temperature. And then you can see it just continues to go farther and deeper. And as you jump into the water, there is also this kind of like melodic humming sound that's like resounding through the water.
Oh, I don't know if I like that. Last time I heard this, well, I guess I'll just continue down. Just like
Sounds
looking
like
back and forth.
It almost sounds like a woman singing very deep, rich tone, but it's coming through like distorted in the water. But as you swim through, Nell, you can see Zoot kind of laying down and then hopping up and jumping up on top of one of the boulders that creates the ring around. And then kind of hopping down onto the other side.
What?
Okay, well, I'm not gonna cast it yet, but if she does anything stupid, I'm gonna cast Whole Monster. Just
What the fuck?
make
And are
sure.
you like...
No, I'm just
Because
like,
right now she's out of your line of sight.
well,
She jumped on the other side.
I'm gonna keep an eye on her.
Okay, so
If I see her doing anything that might cause her harm, I'm going to cast Whole Monster on her.
One second.
He gonna be like immobilist.
Jonathan also kind of noticing what's happening as you stand up. If you need to go, I can watch the group. See.
Yeah, I don't know what that little motherfucker's doing. Give me a second.
Zoot, you are back in the caves and you're kind of swimming through. You occasionally come to points where the cave splits off, but the sound is definitely continuing from one side. And as far as you can see, these split offs aren't really going anywhere. So you just keep continuing on, and it feels super long. Although occasionally you are passed by these glowing corals, these tendril-like plants. There's a couple of kind of underwater cave creatures like blind salamanders, little crabs, and yeah, there's some like kind of like mossy stuff that.
I'd like to grab some seaweed. No reason I would like to grab it.
And the occasional kind of weird tentacly fish that swims past you but doesn't really bother you or anything.
Do I have my bag, or am I just naked?
I mean, you had like a little like cloth dress on, but there was nothing else.
Where's my fucking bag? I just realized this after picking up the seaweed and be like, where am I supposed to put this? Where the fuck is my stuff?
Nell, from the outside, you can just see Zoot continuing to kind of hop away from the ring of boulders and down a path into the canyon.
Oh god.
Okay, well, for now, as long as it seems safe, I'm just gonna follow, but I'm gonna stay within 90 feet so I can hit her with a Whole Monster if I have to.
just watching me, it's like, I'm gonna stop and do something.
I'm curious. You're sleepwalking.
As the tunnels begin to feel endless and you're not really sure if this is, actually gonna pay off with anything or you're gonna find anything. The singing, kind of humming through the water, starts to become more clear and loud. And you can see a bit of light, like more, a different kind of light, at least coming from the end of the tunnel that you're at.
Do I really want to swim towards the light? That's me.
It's not like you're swimming towards a light, but there's a light coming from above the water.
Oh, okay. I thought the way you're describing it was like, am I just swimming towards my
You're not
death?
swimming like directly into a light, no.
Okay, then I'll just keep it going, swimming faster because it's getting clearer.
Yeah, you come into a very large cavern with these glowing blue and green crystals on the ceiling, kind of through the stalagmites or stalactites. And in the center of this large cavern, there is a ring of stone, like a platform, in the middle with even more water inside of the ring, except as you kind of peek your head over the water and you're looking at it, the water that appears to be inside of the stone ring is kind of like moving and shifting. And then you see some kind of like look to be humanoid with fish-like features. Like some of them have more bulbous eyes or wider mouths or tentacles where hair should be. And they're all wearing these same colored dark blue robes and taking various bowls. Some have like some of the phosphorescent coral in them. Some have meat in them. Some just have gold in the bowls, and they're all just throwing it into this large mound of water. It's kind
I
of
guess I'll throw
shifting.
my seaweed in.
As you swim up to the ring, there's a woman with the tentacles for hair that reaches down and helps you up onto the ring.
Oh my God, what's happening?
And she kind of walks you towards where the shifting thing is. Now you can see as Zoo is just continuing down this path, there's a bit of water trickling through the sandstone, kind of creating a small river that has come from around the cliff. You can't see where, but Zoo appears to be following down this little trickle of water, and you eventually see her come to this crack in the wall with a very small little waterfall that's coming out and a pond at the bottom.
How
And she
far
kind
away
of-
from me are we from the rest of the group right now?
Not particularly far. Like this is all
Within-
happening.
Within shouting distance.
Yeah, like a loud shout, Jonathan could probably hear.
Okay.
Literally, you just went down the path around the side of the cliff, and then like 20 yards, and you found the water path. And but Zoot finds this pond coming from the crack in the wall, and kind of sits down. Some of the high grass that's around the sides. Zoot, you, the woman, lets go of your hand, walks over to this gold bowl and brings it back, and there is there's like a whole bunch of carrots in this gold bowl. And she kneels down and kind of gives the bowl, like hands it out to you, and she says, "Feed our mother with this suit. She can help you, but she's just so weak. All she needs is your help, my dear, and then anything you wish will be yours." And then she...
Hydra's not weak. Who is this mother that we're talking about? Who the fuck are you?
She is not weak. You're correct. But her power has been siphoned from her as people have forgotten about her. And she's here. She can still do a great much, but she just needs our help. And I am... Oh shoot, I almost said somebody else's name. 1 second.
I guess I was like, no, you're not.
I think I almost said... Oh no, I was thinking of... Yeah, I'll just say...
I would honestly
my
believe
name
what she
is...
said.
I could honestly probably say the other name I was thinking of, and y'all wouldn't remember it from anyone else. But her name is Severina.
Ooh, Severina. What am I supposed to do with these carrots?
She shows you with this little ivory bowl. She tosses in a couple... I don't know where that came from. A couple
She tossed in a
platinum
fucking...
a couple platinum coins into the water, and the water kind of ripples.
Platinum.
demonstrates the same to you to do with the carrot, to throw the carrots in.
I guess
Wait,
I
grab these
slowly pick up a
peppercorns.
carrot and just yeet it in there one by one.
They're doing a ritual and this bitch wants to take the coins.
You just see, no, so you know, you just see Zoot kind of sitting in the water, cross-legged with hands on the, I guess, closest to what the knees are. I guess the grung would be sitting a bit differently. But
Is she like saying anything, or is she just sitting there like silent?
just silently sitting there, as now that you're kind of like getting close and kind of seeing the front and just watching her sitting, you can see the eyes are closed. She is definitely just like sleepwalking right now. Zoot, as you throw these carrots in, with each one there's a little drop that comes up with a ripple, and each individual one kind of sinks into this large body of water and just sinks down into, I mean, deep enough to a point where you can't see it any longer. And as you throw in this last carrot and it accepts it and sinks it down, you kind of reel back as you get some familiar visions of these endless tidal waves and storms and shipwrecks and bodies. And you're on the top of the water this time, kind of like looking up at this like large wave that is kind of growing over you. And as you see, as it looks like it's about to begin falling down over you, you see these big red eyes glowing within the wave. And then as it crashes down, you blink and you're sitting in a little pond, and you look down, there's a little lily pad with a blue pendant sitting on the lily pad.
Oh.
Touch it.
It's like a dark blue ribbon.
Touch it, I
And
say.
there's a crystal made of like an aquamarine, like light blue, that has a wave carved into one side.
Like, is this book? Can I put it over my neck, or is it like a wrist thing?
It looks like you could tie it to the back of your neck, yeah. No, you can now
Okay,
see
then
Zoot
I'll
has
immediately be
started
like,
moving.
"Thank you, oh Hydra," and put it on.
Zoot has started moving and goes to grab this pendant that you don't remember seeing there a couple seconds ago.
It disappears. I was like, "What the fuck?"
So hey, how long has this been going on?
Wait, am I awake now?
Yes, you are awake. You hear Nell's voice behind you as you look around in the dark.
I immediately go like, "What? What? Oh, hi Nell. Look at this
Hey.
really pretty pendant. Is it pretty? It's blue."
Yeah, sure. Why did you walk down here?
Yet you notice you're not in the same place that you went to sleep.
I'm a frog. This is water. What do you want?
Insight check.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I'll tell you. I did have this really weird dream. I guess I kind of sleepwalked over here. There was carrots involved. I'll tell you that.
Did something speak to you in this dream?
I mean, there was this really pretty lady that spoke to me, and then I kind of. It was. I think I met Hydra? Either that or I'm going crazy, which could be a side effect of following her.
No, I believe you, but just be careful.
Anyways, let's go back to camp. Where is camp? I don't know where I am.
That way.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of just go back towards camp.
Can I, as I follow behind her, I'm gonna take a minute and try to sense, like, is there any, like, fiendish energy coming from her?
No.
Okay. Crazy shit.
Is it like still nighttime?
Yes, it is still
Oh.
in the sky.
Yep, I'll just go take my position and watch that crazy ass.
As you go back to sleep, you know, everything else seems to be normal throughout the night. You can see a large bird thing flying nearby at one point, but doesn't come by or cause any threats. And eventually the sun kind of peeks in through the tops of the boulders.
Oh, it's morning time.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Begin to wake up or don't wake up, I guess.
Kara's dreaming about being back at the tower in a comfy bed and wishes not to get. No, she starts getting up. She remembers that she's here and her back is cramping.
Jude is awake, but just staring deeply into the amulet. It's pretty blue.
I still have a scroll for the tower. If we ever
No,
really come
I
from
still
one
would
there.
hold on to it.
Did you did put the necklace on too, or you're just holding it?
No, it's on me. I immediately put it on.
I mean, technically this would happen after an hour of wearing it, but you went to sleep, so you wouldn't have known immediately. But you can feel that there's a magical energy in this amulet. You just have to attune to it to know what it is.
This is her special item. Did she just get it in a dream?
How do I attune to things?
And I had to go
It's
through a full
just
fucking
time.
2 quests.
kind of yeah. If you decide to do it right now, you can, but you can only be attuned to 3 items at a time. So you have to make sure your other magic items.
Okay, I attune to it. I don't have a lot of magic items that I'm attuned to.
Your AC will be 15 plus your dex while
my
you're
God.
attuned to the amulet.
Wow.
Oh, and then I think it went up by 1.
A blessing of protection from all Hydra. And obviously you don't have to wear armor while you're doing it, so if in like a case like the ball, you would have had. Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, continue on now. Everybody begins to wake up.
How was everyone's night?
Great.
What's don't what?
Well, we might need to keep an eye on the little frog. She was sleepwalking.
You sleepwalked.
Oh. Where to?
Nothing to worry about. I found this really pretty amulet while I was out, though, so it was pretty
While
cool.
sleepwalking, you found an amulet. Amulet.
I think all of us today.
Amulet.
I mean, ain't
Yeah,
it pretty, though? It's blue.
I mean, how did you get
It's
it?
more like an amulet that wasn't there or was there.
It
all of a
wasn't
sudden.
there. So it just went and appeared?
Well, I didn't really see the that you're talking about, but I'm pretty sure there was nothing there. She sat down, and then she woke up and it was there. So
I
This
had
is
a
a-
dream, and I fed this thing some carrots, and when I woke up, this amulet was here, so a blessing.
my concern is the carrots might have been symbolic with the type of thing that you're dealing with, and you actually fed it something else, much more precious.
Oh.
I mean, I didn't think much
Not
of it at the
Hunter.
time because I eat a lot of carrots, so I thought it was just a common food item. I don't.
Dude, I don't know if you know what you're getting into, but okay.
I mean, look, old Hydra blessed me with this amulet. She clearly cares about me.
I
Do
mean,
not kill me just yet.
Orcus blessed Nell with powers, but he didn't give a shit about him.
Yeah, but
sounds like when I got my harp from my grandma, Suni. Could be fine.
Yeah, but Suni's a lovely lady.
Are you saying all Hydra's not?
I mean, I've never met old Hydra? Old Hydra?
I mean, but in all fairness, you've met Agatha.
Agatha's a
Yes.
great person.
Great. That's a strong word.
I'll
I
say I
haven't
haven't
really...
seen her do anything terrible yet.
Yeah, it's getting there. It's the next problem that we would have to worry about.
But anyway, that's a problem for tomorrow. What are we doing today? What's the
Well,
plan?
we're just getting into like the mountain range. Would it? I was thinking about this before I went to bed, but like, would it be smart? Like, is it smarter to go faster through this so we can try and avoid things, or should we try and be sneaky about this and try to hide from
You
Well,
said the
things?
same thing twice.
No, I said fast to avoid it and slow to hide from it.
I think fast. I don't want to be in this fucking desert anymore. There's not a lot of water here.
well, we're at the point where we need to start worrying about dragons, though, right? So
Yeah.
slow is probably.
What do you think, Jonathan?
Just one in particular. I mean, what is the fast suggestion? What are you trying to?
I
I
mean,
think
we
there's
can
too
try.
many of us.
Huh. Well, I was gonna say we try the polymorph thing first to at least get a boost through.
I don't think we can
With
take
Jonathan.
Jonathan with.
Oh.
He's a giant rock thing.
We
He would
can't. We
not be able
can't
to fit.
shrink him into like a pocket-sized stone.
I don't
I
know,
mean, I
Jonathan.
don't
Would
think.
you be even okay with that?
Uh, yeah.
It's never happened to me before. It's hard to say. I've never experienced it.
Well, because I was
However,
thinking you'd be the size of this, and I pull out Kai the mouse, and she's just like standing, looking around. Like, I just could put her in. Okay, I don't know. I'm just trying to brainstorm.
Well, I mean, it's an option. There's a few of us with that particular talent.
Do we
The
have 3
second
people that can
concern
cast
is like
polymorph?
who would carry us.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have 2 people.
Plus, this is only gonna give us like an hour.
Yeah, this is also
Yeah.
assuming that Rain would be
basically
willing to
5
carry
miles that
us.
you would get extra.
So
Rain, what say you?
I mean, if you want to turn me into a bird, I guess that's fine.
Okay, so do we have a third person with the polymorph spell?
I think it's just you two.
Wait, no, just doesn't want to use twin spell.
No, even with a twin spell, we won't. That's not
Oh, right,
enough,
because
I don't
Rary's
think.
fun.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's an extra
yeah,
person.
because we have Jonathan now.
Don't be fucking rude, Winona. I'm trying.
How about we just travel at our normal pace, keep an eye out, and if we see anything, we can sneak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just keep an extra eye out.
Well, today we gotta get into the mountains, and should be about 2 more days till we get to the tribe.
Oh my god. Are you excited, Cloud? Are you excited?
I'm just ready to get there. This traveling is taking a toll.
I do not like this
Yeah.
desert.
See, look, you got dirt on your beautiful white fur.
Oh, on that
I
note,
know.
25 gold.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I reach into the party fund and I'll give him 25.
Oh,
It-
Just like a cat, never lets us forget.
It's not long before you, just like a couple hours before you find yourself at some stinky, steaming springs.
Ew.
On various levels. There's some on tops of the cliffs, some at the bottom of the canyons, and then various levels in between, as well as the occasional waterfall.
I would like to continuously cast resistance on myself as we walk through here.
Oh,
You know
that's
what?
nice.
I'll do the same.
You can occasionally see a skeleton of some creatures that may have fallen prey. Occasional bird skeleton, maybe an ox. At one point, you see a very large Like dragon size, but like no wings. Kind of just melting. But I mean, it's only a couple hours before you start to get through them and find yourself at the base of a set of mountains. And there's a bit of a staircase that zigzags up to this archway into this first wall you find yourself at. Like, well, start here. Well, make your way up, beginning to climb the path through the mountains.
But it is still like a walkable path. We're not like climbing.
There's spots where you do have to climb, but for the most case, you're either walking through tunnels that have been carved through certain rocks or on paths with drop-offs on the sides. Actually, as you're looking, these you do notice these tunnels are pretty, like, they're not just rock that it was fortunately carved into a tunnel shape. You can tell there's like man-made lines and shapes in the walls and stuff, as well as kind of as you get later in the day and deeper into the mountains, you see the occasional it's hard to make out, but it looks like cave paintings. See images of dragons, rams, like humanoid figures with tails, and just lots of different things that have been put up here. But the sun begins to set behind the mountains as you make your first day.
Oh boy.
All right.
Is there any place safe to bunker down, or are we just like gonna wing it?
I mean, my suggestion would just be to hunker down in one of the tunnels. There should be another one coming up on the front here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's our best bet.
As y'all begin to get your bags out and get ready to set up camp, you can see the tunnel being discussed. It's about like 30 by 10 feet. Just space for everyone.
I got a question about the letter that I got from Wuxi. Is it one of those like open cards that always plays the music? Like, you know, like there's always
my
like a little
God.
or is it just was it just a one-time thing? Like if I pull it out and slowly open it, does it do anything?
You do hear it jingle again.
Oh,
Everybody
I
just
love it!
slowly turns their head. What the
So
fuck
each
is
time
that?
you completely roll it up and then unfurl it all the way, and we'll do it.
Oh my god, I love it. Like I could just imagine like Kara sitting in a corner after she settles down and just slowly rolling it and then and then closes it.
Like that scene from Easy A. Where she's got the birthday
Yeah.
card.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta pack.
Before we go to sleep, I would like to send a sending spell.
Okay. Where's
It's
that?
to
Oh,
Agatha.
Oh.
the 25 words.
What?
You have 25 words.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Wait.
I started counting when she said what?
Does someone want to count?
I'll
I'm
count.
counting.
Yeah.
Oh, you're counting, okay.
I mean, if you want to count too, everybody always
Agatha.
gets
Okay.
different.
Oh, Hydra has blessed me. Thank you for the seaweed, but we have much to talk about her at a different date. And that's it.
I think that was like exact.
I think that was exactly, yeah.
That was exactly 25. Jesus.
I
Wow.
got 22.
Oh.
I counted like the first sentence and wasn't sure if I was correct or not, and then I just put my hands down. Said something else.
I had to subtract one because I counted a syllable.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if all Hydra is one word or two?
Same.
One.
One? Oh, there was one
It's
less.
OLHY. Like literally just all Hydra, but no space there.
Okay. So either way, you're good.
So y'all
So
are
Does
does,
not say anything back?
Oh yeah,
sorry. Does Agatha then send something back, or would she need sending the spell?
No, you can send a 25-word message back.
Here we go.
Okay.
Up to 25 words.
Okay, just give me 1 sec, because I'm considering what she would say.
He said, wait a minute, I gotta
The
think about this.
message.
So, okay, so you hear Agatha's dulcet tones come through.
Oh, shit.
Hang on. Voice. Agatha. There we go, there's the voice. Zoot, my darling. It's so good to... Hang on, Zoot, my darling. It's so good to hear from you. Auntie Agatha misses you. Come home. We can discuss whatever we need to.
Okay. I mean, I can't respond back unless I do the spell again, but I'm not going to do that.
Well, Jonathan plops himself down on one side of the tunnel. Says, I got our backs.
Alright.
Oh, can I? Oh wait, I'm so sorry, John. Were you about to do
Are
something?
you gonna do the box?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll cast guidance on you.
Do you want to say that again?
Guidance.
Oh, okay. So what does that do? I'm sorry. It gives
You
me
can
a
add a
D4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you mind doing a
And we'll
campfire
give you a
song,
bardic
Geo?
inspiration as well, so you can get an extra d6.
Does anyone want to assist him as well? I'm trying to help
I
with
guess
that.
I will, because I'm fascinated with the box.
So you have d20 plus a d6 plus a d4, and you have advantage on the d20.
Oh God. Okay.
You have to get like a high number, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 11 won't cut it.
Ideally.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Here comes
you
the
find once again that you have not been able to unlock this puzzle box, but you think you got closer at least because you don't feel that splitting migraine that you felt last time, nor do you take the however much psychic damage. Lots and lots.
Okay.
lots and lots.
Okay.
Did I miss something? What happened?
He
Can
tried the
I
box.
can I in game like ask Rain like what his intelligence or his investigation is at? Is that like a thing I don't know how to properly do
No,
that?
the closest thing would be like. I mean, there really is no good way to do it to get a specific. You say,
Okay,
are
so
you
Sawyer, what's
good
your
at investigating?
investigation?
Yeah, I'm
You
like,
could
why?
be like,
Why
on a
don't
scale of
you
1 to
run
20,
each
how well
after
do you think
me?
your
Well, 'cause
investigation skills are?
It is okay if y'all want to know each other's skill bonuses. That's okay.
well, the reason why is because I was going to suggest taking it to Andraste only if his investigation was higher, because that might help. But if it's like the same, then it doesn't matter. That's the only reason why I
I
was
mean,
going
you
to
do
ask.
think if this is something tough, then like Andraste, other than like out of the party and the group and like all y'all allies and stuff, Andraste is probably the smartest person that everyone knows. So it would make sense that you would think that he would be able to do it.
Book smart, not common sense smart.
Wait, is this canon? Are we talking about, like, this?
No, I haven't had that conversation with him.
Okay, so we all just see Rain standing there staring at the box. Didn't work.
I'm guessing it didn't work.
No, but
Do
I
you
don't
think
feel like puking, so that's, I guess, an improvement.
We're getting
do you think
closer.
do you think maybe Andraste would be able to help?
No, I don't think so.
Fucking
You
dick.
know,
That was great. That's
I
a character.
I honestly respect that decision. Wanting to do it yourself, I respect it.
I just hate the whole ass long conversation I had right now just to hear that. Like,
No, I
okay.
no, I was listening. I would have said something if like I was already at that point. At
Do
the
you
time
think
the
he could help?
conversation
No.
Shall we
Think-
continue then?
Well, you're sleeping. No. If y'all would like to just go to sleep.
Oh yeah, we.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, no, I'll say make 3 perception checks, one for the beginning of the night, end of the night, middle of the night.
16 for the first one. That's pretty good. 16 again,
Oh.
and 2.
You hear the occasional animal or cricket kind of in the night, and maybe also the occasional mysterious roar or screech. But out in these lands, it really could be anything. But positioned where you are, kind of at the edge of this tunnel, and these. It's not even like this range. There's not even like one solid mountain or anything. There's just a bunch of like small shit everywhere that just creates all these canyons that are particularly difficult to get through. You'd be having a much harder time if y'all did not have this guide to help y'all through the right way. But you don't have any threats come up or anything. And Jonathan also doesn't point anything out. So another 8 hours slowly passes by for you, although Chad is not here tonight.
Must be busy.
The sun eventually comes
That
up.
we know of. Maybe he's seen somebody right now.
The
I
sun
wouldn't be
eventually comes up,
surprised.
and the angle that it's at and the way that this tunnel is positioned, it basically rises up over the horizon, and this entire tunnel is filled with sunlight, waking everybody up very abruptly.
Oh God, it's
Oh, God.
blinding.
I wake up like hissing at the sun.
That is like the worst way to wake up. At
Does
least we
anyone
didn't
have a
get-
dark
Hissing.
Jesus Christ.
Like a cat hissing. Not pissing.
Well, that's bright.
John says, "Oh, sorry if y'all just," and he kind of slowly step over some of y'all and around y'all, and sets himself on the other side, and at least block some of the sunlight.
You know, someone should invent some sort of device or material that you could place over your face that still lets you see, but like dims the sunlight.
Yeah, like curtain eyes.
Curtain eyes.
Exactly. That's catchy. I like that.
Maybe they could like put them like in goggles, so then you could just put the goggles on and off.
That doesn't make much sense.
Yeah. I was thinking like with cars things, but yeah, that just makes sense for the dark visions.
Yeah. If it was curtains, it would be like a play was starting whenever you opened them. Oh, that's wonderful.
I'm sure there's
Wait,
some
we're not-
magic for that.
We're not streaming this, right?
Warrior?
I just want to know if we need to get that copyright quickly on current sunglasses.
Copyright.
If somebody's about to steal it from us. Anyways.
Oh my god.
Today, we should be running into that attraction I told you about with the big skeleton.
Oh. Right up your alley, Cloud.
I'm excited.
You could go on the ride and it'll be great and
That sounds like
Wait,
fun.
Is the big skeleton near the dragon? I just want to keep track of
no.
the dragon.
Dragon, he points out, and in the direction, and then he says skeleton is going to be that way. It's on our path. Dragon is, he points to I think where the sun rises in the west.
Oh, and is that how it is in this world?
Yeah, I'm just going to say it's the same. Just easier to remember that way. It rises in the, yeah, because west is that way, yeah. So he points towards kind of where the sun is rising from. He says, "The dragon's out that way. We're going that way." And he points a bit more to the. Oh no!
The sun
Opposite
rises
of
in
the
the
sun.
east.
Yeah, opposite of the
I
sun.
was like, wait.
Oh my god.
So he points down here in this direction, and then points in this direction. So like the skeleton's going to be between us and the dragonborns.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
Alright, then.
I mean,
it's pretty
as we,
fortunate.
Last time I
Y'all
ran into a
wanted to go
dragon,
to.
it was pretty hard. So
Well, hopefully we don't run into this one because, I mean, I've heard stories that it doesn't have like a normal like breath that other dragons have. It apparently has some like arcane training, and it's able to create these like balls of lightning that it shoots out.
Oh.
So,
Kara's literally doing those hand motions like. Like,
we're really trying to avoid that one.
okay.
yeah.
Cool. Nice. As we start like packing up and moving out, Kara will pose a question to the group and be like, "So, are we just like when we get to this Dragonborn camp? Are we just gonna walk in and be like, hey, you guys have something that we need? Are we gonna? Because I mean, are they just gonna welcome us in? I don't think that's
I
gonna
was
I
be.
gonna
mean,
say
Neo
it's.
is very charismatic. He can do whatever he can do.
I was gonna say it's fortunate we're going to this one and not the blue ones first. But I mean, as long as we don't cause a big
What color are
theme.
these ones?
Black.
These are black.
I was thinking maybe, if I explain to them that I'm, the champion of Merkel, they're supposed to be guarding
Guarding as in
the
protecting, or guarding
vaults.
as in this is like mine and I'm
I'm
keeping
not
this.
sure.
But
We
do
can
we
And you're
have
have?
sure
Neo
it's
kind
these ones?
of out.
Maybe I should do a.
I thought we were sure that it was going to be near the black dragonborns because Merkel said that it was in like the mountainous area.
Maybe I should do a communion spell and ask Merkel.
It'd be good to just check in with Merkel again instead of
Eh.
what y'all think y'all remember.
I wrote down
Also,
what we
just
heard.
to remind everyone,
Go ahead.
actually, I can't. Winona doesn't know.
Can you turn up your mic a bit, him? You're kind of quiet for me.
Is that better?
Yes.
No, a little louder.
I'm just talking quiet.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
So do we want to do the commune now? Are you gonna go through with that?
Yeah, I can do that.
Sit down, pull out your skull.
I get in a meditating position, like my hands out, like.
Do the colors of the Dragonborn have any meaning?
Make a.
I'm asking the group.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
mean, we've only known 2 dragonborns, so I
If
really
I'm going
don't
off
know.
my knowledge
what
of
about them, do you
dragons,
know?
usually
He
dragons
was a
have different
dick.
powers based on color.
I mean, Dolgrim was a red one, and Tura was a blue one.
Yeah.
And they're
First one was
pretty different.
first one was pretty cool. Second one was a dick.
I
Yeah.
don't mean personality wise. I mean like how we all have our own traits and stuff. Did they have their own?
Oh, I don't. One was hit people with an axe, and one hit people with a sword, but also
I
used
don't think
magic.
that's what he means.
But that's all I really know. Like they didn't.
I don't think they've.
I've
I
seen
think-
use like a acid breath the last time I was here.
These black ones?
Oh,
See.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Maybe they all have a
Sorry.
breath. I just don't remember them
Gnarly.
using it.
Next time we meet a dragonborn, we'll just ask them to breathe on us and take notes.
You do that.
Yeah, you do that.
Tell them to do it directly on that pendant too. That'll be great.
How dare you
Uh-huh.
suggest that? This is a
I would
very
say-
nice amulet.
Nell and Kara, I'm pretty positive they did use their breaths, so I would think y'all would remember
They
that. Yeah, and probably that y'all could remember that they had resistance to the same thing that
Oh.
they could do.
That's what I
The
was
same
trying
way
to
that
get at.
dragons do. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I couldn't
Um,
remember if like they visually did it in game that because it was so long ago.
yeah, I remember a couple, like at least Churro. I definitely remember using
Okay.
his breath.
I don't
But,
know. I don't know about chaotic.
Cloud, you commune
Oh yeah.
as you drown out the rest of the voices. You
We're just like
just
chatting at
listen
the
for
door.
Merkel's voice.
um. Hello, Merkel. um.
He's so
I
polite
had a
every
few
time.
questions about the Dragonborn that are guarding your vaults. Again, these black Dragonborns that are guarding your vault, will they be hostile towards us if they know that I'm your champion?
He's
No.
choosing. Oh, okay. I was
I
about to
have the
say.
funniest, I have the funniest music in the
My-
background in it.
No.
He kind of reaches his hand out. He's like, my champion, if I may, I can give you one message, but the power of the rest of the spell will be used up.
Okay. Um. Yes. Sure. Yes.
This tribe is not. My vault is not with them. My vault is with a cultist group hidden
Oh.
in the mountains.
Oh.
They have
God.
broken into my vault to take the riches out, and they now reside there. And then begins to fade. Now it's kind of flashing.
Okay.
Cloud, I don't like that look on your face.
I just kind of like sit there and like.
It was the past like commune spells that you've been using. The way the questions have been worded, it's been very difficult to like. Because I think maybe I messed up the first time, but I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I said that it was like these like cultist people that were like at the vault, but
Yeah, I know that you. I
there was
know that
some
you
that was
said.
like I
Go ahead.
think assumed, and then or
Yeah,
maybe
well,
inferred or something, and then that became the actual thing. So the
like
information is kind of gotten
I
telephoned.
knew that you said cultists, but you also said something about dragonborn, so we decided to like put two and two together and like, oh, it's the dragonborn.
Yeah.
Dragonborn cultist, but there's still information to be gained from.
I mean, I guess it's still a good idea. Oh, well, you didn't say anything yet, so I'm still looking at you like blinking eyes, like, huh?
Okay. So
So,
apparently, there was some miscommunication,
Oh,
and
can I just say this one more time before you finish? I hate your god.
Oh, the like awkwardness of Cloud. Like, how do I put this?
So is this not the place we're supposed to go?
Well, I guess that the Dragonborns that we're headed for aren't the ones that are guarding the vault.
oh.
Merkel let me know that the vault has been basically taken over by some cultists, and
Oh.
they're like now residing there because they wanted the riches that were in the vault.
Then maybe
I've
we should
never been.
ask.
Yes, brother. Yes,
Never mind.
brother.
Maybe we should ask those Dragonborn if they've seen any of these cultists.
I was thinking the same thing. Miracle did say that it was in the mountains somewhere. but
Well, we're still in the right area.
about it.
It's just a little bit longer than what
We
we were thinking.
we should also probably make up some sort of like backstory to tell people if we ask them, like not tell them we're going for something very valuable, but maybe that we're bounty hunters trying to
Historians.
find
Yeah,
someone.
I think we
Because
could definitely pull off bounty hunters.
yeah, because
Exactly. We're
we don't need a tribe of
physicians.
dragonborns coming after us.
We
Well,
start seeing
Miracle
your
did say that
archaeologists as
these.
bodyguards.
Miracle did say also that these black dragonborns would not be hostile,
Oh, well,
or at
there we
least
go. Maybe they can join
towards
us.
his champion. Ah!
Oh,
We don't
Uh,
need a whole army trudging through this desert.
Yeah, I mean, Jonathan, that's it. I visited a couple times just while I was out exploring, but they've never been hostile to me or anything. But as far as cultists go, yeah, I don't know much either. But
Ugh.
I mean, hopefully they do. I mean, they're more knowledgeable about the area. I haven't been here in
oh God,
decades.
I have a really bad sneaking suspicion, and I really don't want to put it out there. But how much you want to bet we're gonna go over there? Ask them, hey, have you guys seen sightings of these cultist dudes? And they're gonna tell us to go into the right of the direction towards the dragon that we want to
Yeah,
avoid and not
Oh
die
my
to.
God.
yeah, probably.
I've
It's
been saying
probably
this
gonna be
since
there.
day one.
Kara,
I
don't.
think it's just time. We should just fight the dragon.
Well,
Yeah.
let's stay
I'll still
optimistic.
suggest against that, or maybe I'll just stay at. Y'all can go in. I can take any messages to anyone
Hey,
after.
we paid you.
is the dragon?
Not to fight a dragon.
Okay, well.
Is this the like I can negotiate with you type of dragon? Like here's some money, like leave me alone type of dragon?
I've heard tales of such thing happening, and sometimes
Maybe it
they're
has like riddles it wants us to answer or something.
Oh,
I
I'm
think
bad at
that's a
those.
sphinx.
actually. Some of the tales include apparently it's played mental games with some of its victims.
Oh my God.
However,
Oh.
I heard of one where basically somebody agreed to play one of these games, won the game, and then it said they were cheating and killed them. So it's a toss up. It's definitely a toss up.
Sore loser.
Hmm. Yeah.
Well, maybe we should just keep that in mind, but
But
hopefully
we
our
don't even know we
journey
got
does. We don't even know if we have to go through
Well,
there, so.
This
if we
isn't.
learn anything, we know the dragon is highly intelligent just from this conversation.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, very old.
This is another moment I'll bring up what Sawyer said last time. Like, this is the quest I would put down and walk back. This is a for later thing. But you know what? We're so deep into this right now. Let's
We
just go.
can't. We have to commit.
Well, we'll say after doing the communion, y'all have had some of these discussions as y'all began walking.
Okay.
Just kind of bounced around some of y'all's ideas about the stuff. And after about it's like 1 o'clock, it's a little bit past that. Y'all have already had y'all's trail snacks. Um, and
Tried seaweed.
you come around this cliff. You're at the bottom of a canyon right now, and you see this huge skeleton that's like laid out in front of you. So like the bones of where the feet should be are kind of like in your face, and y'all can see the skull at the end of the canyon. 1 second,
Is it like a humanoid?
I have a
skeleton?
model just to display so y'all can understand.
Oh.
So basically, you're seeing this, but all of the rivers that are there and stuff are just like dry. There's no water there. The vegetation is not really there. It's daytime, obviously, and the skeleton is not glowing.
I like
You
that
can-
skeleton.
Is this a titan?
What the fuck is this even this big?
I mean, it's been here as long as I can remember. I don't.
Does it glow at night?
Hmm.
Not that I've heard of.
Damn, I thought it was cursed. Do you think you can
Interesting.
Do you think you can ask it to answer questions like you did with the other skeleton?
Oh, do you think you could bring it back,
Okay.
Cloud?
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
That would be
Okay.
horrifying. I want to see that happen.
Do you think you could talk to this?
I could try and talk to it. Maybe actually, I don't. Bringing it back. That one probably not. If it's been dead for
I wouldn't.
many years.
Catch
I
me
mean,
up
you
to
could
speed real quick
try.
because I had to walk away.
We found
You
this.
came around the cliff and saw this giant skeleton.
Okay, cool.
And we
And a
were just
dragon.
talking about to see if Cloud can
As far
go
as
up and
the
talk to it.
map goes, there's no, like, it's just like a dry canyon. There's no water, there's no rivers, waterfalls, there's no plant life. It's just a skeleton here, and it's not glowing. It's daytime. And it's just like bleached white, like a normal skeleton.
Maybe he knows the location of the vault. We should ask him.
You could try
I
asking. Why
can
not?
try asking him. Sure.
I mean,
guess
you're
we
very
just
kind to the dead, so I think he'll listen.
go
I
up to
mean,
the skeleton head, I guess.
I feel like
That's
this
the best.
skeleton is thousands of years old and doesn't know about a current cult, but still, I'm kind of curious on
I mean, he might
who
at least
or
know the
what
tomb.
I
this
want to
is.
know his name.
Okay. Well, I'll cast Speak with the Dead.
There is a very loud creaking noise that kind of echoes through this canyon as the jaw kind of hangs open, it slides.
Hide behind VO.
It's like you see the lights light up, and the little tiny tea lights that light up in the middle of the eyes. You think it's ready?
I'm assuming we're like far away from it, kind of, or am I close to it?
What is the range on Speak with Them?
Oh yeah. It is. Oh, 10 feet.
Yeah,
So you're gonna have to get
Okay,
like
so I'm gonna be like right here. Hello.
Dear God.
Um,
And I'll be right
hello.
over there.
Hello, good person. What is your name?
Good person.
You hear this like this one's just in your head, but you hear this like otherworldly, almost like you can't even. It's just sounds almost.
Like
But
Jormungandr from
it's
God of War.
the. It sounds very like kind of echoey, and it like rings at the end of each word or like syllable sound, whatever. Um, but you aren't able to understand what it's saying.
Oh.
Oh, great.
I thought that spell makes them speak in the language that you know.
I speak Infernal and Abyssal. Is it either one of those?
I mean, I speak Abyssal, but I don't, not Infernal.
Speak English.
I thought. Oh well, maybe that's not a thing anymore.
No, it says the corpse only knows what it knew in life, including the languages it knew.
Oh.
Oh.
I'll just ask, do you speak
Common.
common or actually, I guess I can ask if it speaks any of the languages that I know.
But how would the skeleton know what languages you would know?
How about I just ask in a reading language that I know?
It repeats the same kind of
Okay.
sound phrase thing.
He doesn't know.
Well, all right.
Okay.
This was a lost cause.
Don't say this to the skeleton.
I'll just say
put
to
it
it.
down.
I don't know if you can understand me, but thank you for your time.
He thanks it.
He just says thank you in a normal common voice. Like, you're welcome.
I mean, I guess looking around the skeleton, like maybe looking around the head, through the ribs, like is there anything around, any items, any hints? I don't know, something that could
You
help.
can make a perception check.
Can I assist her?
Sure.
Perception. Control C that. So 18.
You, one second. You see a. It's hard to notice at first because of how lit up this whole thing is. Um, but you notice as you're kind of walking towards the hips down here, um, kind of sparkling light coming from it.
Oh.
And as you kind of hone in on that and go towards it, it looks like there's this pink purple light coming out of a small stone that seems to be embedded in the skeleton.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. It's embedded in it? Like if I grab it and try and pull, like it doesn't move?
Yeah, like you're almost just only seeing one side of it, so there's not actually like any kind of ledge to grab onto. You're just getting like part of it is peeking through this hole.
Oh.
So,
Like, guys, I think I found something over here. I can't really grab it.
I thought you were the strongest of us. You usually
There's nothing to grab onto, shut up!
I don't know if we want to touch stuff around
Does
this
it
giant
do anything if we
skeleton.
does it do anything if we touch it? Like does it
I mean,
react?
it glows brighter.
Oh.
Wait, is
godstone.
this what I think? Bitch, guys, he's in a godstone!
Oh shit!
Wait, shut nobody talk about it! I just remembered.
Kara, do you think
I
it's
already
a god?
Girl, I already said that out loud.
I know, we all did. We all flipped out.
And I'm
Jonathan's
standing
like,
right next to
Wait,
him.
so is this like an ancient giant god?
Yes.
Oh.
Wait, I
That'd
can't
be
say
pretty
yes.
crazy. I mean,
Yeah, it would be crazy.
that's what I'm looking at. I was like, what would y'all say about godstones? Is that like, you'll think it's a godstone because this is like a god or something?
Well, because when we touch it, it glows brighter. That's why I thought it was Godstone.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a cool little
Cloud.
nickname we've come up
Can I
with.
talk to
You
you over here for a second?
Kara is like crouched over the little stone, like glaring daggers at Cloud.
we call it a godstone because it's very
Hey,
pretty.
Jonathan,
and it reminds
buddy.
me
It's
of
just
a
a
god.
regional dialect.
You know,
Ah.
Jonathan, I saw some really cool boulders over here. I was like wondering their opinions on some things. Maybe we can go talk to them.
Sure, okay.
Yep.
Can somebody help me with this now?
Wait, wasn't I supposed to say something?
No.
I just imagine Rain patting the top of Cloud's head. I still love
That's
you.
exactly
It's okay.
What I was, yeah, like scratching behind his ears, like it's okay.
It's okay. You're fine.
We can't keep on doing this around him. He's gonna figure out how awkward we are whenever we.
We're
talk
just a
about
bunch of
this.
weird people. That's what I'm gonna say. So
He's like, come over here and talk to some boulders. Who does that? I don't think he can do.
I mean, he's helped us a lot. Like he's been really nice to us. I'm sure we could trust him.
I don't know. I don't know
Plus,
how
if
the
we trust
response
him,
will
we
be.
can start using our more godly abilities without
Yeah.
worrying.
And if something goes wrong, we could just kill him.
Oh my God! Can we
Oh,
move? We're gonna try and get the stone out. Somebody come over
Does
here.
anybody
We're
have
gonna
any
figure this out.
spells to blast through this rock, whatever it's embedded in?
Do you
I
think,
think it's just in
Mage
the
Hand could
ground.
touch it and get it out?
What?
Mage Hand. I know thieves can use it, and
Wait.
I kind of glare at Ray like, I know thieves can use it.
Where is this coming
Mage
from?
hand, if you need.
What? Do you suddenly not like thievery?
No, I just wanted to. I want to. I don't know.
I'm gonna try something
Can you use
stupid.
Mage Hand to try?
Don't break the stone, whatever you do. How big is the stone?
I don't think we know.
It's hard to tell.
It's like in the
only
ground.
part of it. It looks like only part of it is revealed.
Yeah.
It's in
Wait,
the
so-
bone.
Oh, it's in the bone. Okay, yeah. What
If I would a decompose spell work on this? Like, would it get rid of the bone? Or just...
Oh God!
No.
Thank you for your time, sir. I'm going to decompose you.
Do you want to roll to know that, or do you want to test it and see?
Don't test it.
Dude,
I'll roll to know it. Oh, I don't.
Okay.
I mean, what would be the?
whatever
There's
Cloud
no harm
will
in
do-
test. There's
whatever-
no harm in
You just
rolling.
asked. You asked. can I decompose this? I'm saying,
Yeah,
like,
okay,
what is
I'll
the
roll.
method you want to learn this?
I'll roll to see. What do I roll?
I'm gonna say, I'll say religion because it's part of your spell, or it's part of
Is
your.
there any way I can assist him?
Sure.
Okay.
You were connected to the grave, so it could be something you could.
Oh, 24.
Oh,
Oh!
Oh my god.
You're not quite sure how this would react to a body like this, but you don't think there would be any negative reactions to doing it.
Alright, well, then I'll touch the area around the Godstone and I'll cast Decompose.
I'm gonna hold the
Cool.
Godstone so that way it doesn't fall, just in case.
I mean, if it breaks, I have mending, so I mean, it's fine.
I don't think we can mend God.
Kara is just not. If he's
Yeah.
decomposing, I'm just not
I
touching
think it only
anything.
works on non-magical, and Godstones count as magical items.
No, it says this spell can physically repair a magic item or construct.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Wait, but it just say physically? Like, does it say?
I mean, it can't restore magic to such an object, but breaking the Godstone wouldn't wouldn't undo
This
the
is
magic.
true.
It would just make it smaller.
This is true. Okay, well, decompose. You see, some of the bone covering it slowly, and it becomes more of a dust. It's easier to get away. It's happening very, very, very slowly. So it does, like, after one decomposed, you can see that, like, some of it has eroded away, but it's still going to take some time.
Well, I can keep casting
Yeah,
as many times. Okay.
so y'all are just standing there and waiting as you keep
Awesome.
decomposing.
I'll start like
And-
dusting off around the stone, like excavating as it's like.
Like
Oh
an
my God.
archaeologist. Like, yeah!
After, like,
Get your little brush, like.
maybe like 2 minutes of it, you're able to get enough of, like, figure out what its shape is and enough of, like, a grab to just be able to start pulling out. Because it looks to be, it's not like a perfect sphere, but it's around a golf ball size. Pretty small.
Golf
Oh.
ball.
That's it?
What?
I was thinking, like.
Winona
I was
has
thinking this
lost
bitch was
interest.
big.
Do you guys think if we bridged together and combined our powers to him, do you think his decompose would be stronger?
What's not. It's just
I
a cantrip, it's not a.
Divinity.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather not test it now. So.
We already got the golf ball. Who wants it? Who doesn't have a Godstone yet?
We
I think
all have one
everyone
now.
We all
has a
have, like,
piece.
broken pieces.
I would just stick
Oh,
it in
that's
the
right.
party fun. Stick it in the party fun. I open up the bag.
Also, should we call these something else for Onathan J?
Pretty stone.
You just call them glowstones because they glow.
Oh yeah, I like that.
All right, stick it in the bag.
Let's go see
Right.
let's go see how Jonathan is talking to those boulders.
So you walk over, Jonathan.
shit.
What do you?
My plan.
You said, like, what do you want me to?
So yeah, I've always been really curious, like, rocks that sit here in the sun all day, like, do they become more brittle over time, or does it make it stronger?
It depends on the rock, though. I mean, it could be any combination of rock out here, like lime, sandstone, different phases of rocks. You learned about that, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, metamorphosis, sedimentary. They all react different ways to heat.
The man who lived in a basement all his life. Yeah, I totally know.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah, well, I've always, used rocks to sleep on, so I was just wondering how the, other side lived.
I mean, part of the life of a rock, you kind of learn to go with what happens because it's not really
Not going anywhere.
methods out of it. Yeah.
You like being a giant rock goblin?
I am a Golubdur. This has always been my life. What would I know about anything else?
Are you guys done now?
Oh yeah, we had some fun.
Okay, all right. Alright, we can get out of here, Jonathan.
Okay. Begins to roll. Calling out to follow.
You see me rolling.
Jeez, I've been talking about rocks for like 10 minutes. What the hell takes so long?
5, 10.
Alright,
Let's take a
well,
I just give an
break real quick, 'cause I have to
acknowledgeable
go
nod.
pee.
yeah.
Okay.
Bathroom break?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh shit, that was actually a 19, not an 18. I have an 8, not a 7.
That was the most. I want to talk to you about rock.
I was just trying to get him away from that. He was just gonna keep asking questions.
Just
That was just an absolute mess. We're absolutely terrible at trying to hide stuff.
that was so funny. It's like, come over here and talk to these rocks.
We have
Jonathan.
literally already asked him to talk to rocks for us, so it's not abnormal.
I don't know why, but that was so funny. I was so disappointed when he tried to talk to the skeleton, and the skeleton was like, I'm like, oh,
Yeah, it's
I wanted
probably
to know
like
its name.
he probably speaks like celestial or some crazy shit
Oh,
that none of us know.
I know
Probably.
Celestial.
I know
Well,
Celestial.
Then it probably
Unfortunately,
wasn't
we can't hear the skeleton speaking. It's only speaking to.
that. Oh, it doesn't speak
Unless
like verbally. I know.
Cloud can just like replicate the sounds back to us, and one of us could translate. That would be really weird.
I know only the caster can ask the question, but can only the caster hear the response too?
That's a
Oh.
good question.
What language was it?
I don't think we know.
We don't know.
Well, how
It
do we
wasn't-
know if we
Huh?
understand? What if one of us knows that language, though?
Well, but how would we know? Because it was speaking into Cloud's head. It was
Oh.
like we couldn't hear them talking.
Oh, well
It
then,
does.
yeah, okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was asking. If like only
I
the
mean, like,
caster could hear.
I don't know Japanese, but I could recognize, like, when it's being spoken. So do you think maybe Hunter would let, like,
Well, Sawyer was just saying like the voice was in Cloud's head, so we wouldn't have heard
no,
it.
I know, that's what I'm saying, like, Cloud could,
Oh, like try to mimic it?
I mean, not even, yeah, I guess. Hi.
Actually, I don't know
'Cause
Celestial. I know Deep Speech.
I still never picked my other language.
Insert, if only Andraste was here, quote.
I mean, Vio knows Celestial, but it was being said in Cloud's head, so. Nobody.
Is it possible Cloud could recognize that it was Celestial being spoken? Not like what was said?
I'll say that like it did sound to Cloud like Celestial, but not exactly like it was like something was different than Celestial that made it not normal Celestial.
It was old celestial.
Ancient.
I just want
So
to see
Jonathan,
a giant
what do you
skeleton be
know
like,
of the
"My
great
name's
god
Bob."
Celestila?
Oh my god. The unknown god.
It's gonna be Jonathan.
What about the god D's?
Shut the fuck up.
D's nuts?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think everyone's back because everyone laughed at my D's nuts.
not everyone.
Yeah, I could see you though. You continue on. He says, so tomorrow we should find the Dragonborns. We should also be out of the mountain pass by morning tomorrow. It's gonna start getting much more deserty and sandy as we get out of here.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, before we go to bed, can I try the puzzle box again? I'm just gonna be doing that.
I'm gonna well, I'm assuming you're doing this right in front of the group. Like, I will sit like crisscross, like right across from you, like already ready to guide you and give you my luck.
I'll
Okay.
assist you.
Get a
Yep.
guidance and assistance. Are we getting?
Okay. Guidance
Would
is
anyone like to offer a D4
D4, and then assistance is just advantage, right?
Oh,
advantage?
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I'll give you. I'm guiding you.
and
Theo,
Theo's
can you
going to give
do
you a
a song?
D10. Theo's going to give you a D10 inspiration.
Oh my god. Okay.
Ooh.
Watch me
That's
roll
what
like
happens
a
when-
1 on the D20, so all of this
I was
is
gonna say
worth
Stop.
Natural ones.
Music.
All right, different person guiding and a higher inspiration. Let's do this.
I believe. I believe. I believe.
In love.
Ooh.
Wait, but that's a 32, so that's...
Can I?
You have advantage
I'm
to roll
I'm
again.
gonna even on top of it make you
Oh.
reroll it.
Wait, what? So I have
You
to
have
reroll.
advantage.
Reroll
on
the
extended
Can
D20?
he
D20.
even
His
get
advantage
higher
anyway.
than a...
Oh, it's advantage anyways. You can do it again.
He can still get higher. Because you're just rerolling the D20, you're not rerolling the other things.
Okay, so I literally just re-roll a flat D20.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
so that is higher. That's a 34 total.
Yes. As this whole group is sitting around and Via's playing the meditation music in the background, everybody's focused on this puzzle box, sitting around the campfire.
Ma.
After like a solid minute, what feels like much longer of Rain just sitting and clicking these various tiles based on the patterns you've noticed before. Different ones flash and turn off. And then you flip the box over, press the bottom right tile, and there's like this like metal shifting noise. A bunch of steam starts to pour out of the puzzle box.
Oh my god.
And the
Cast resistance on myself.
there's a bit of like a poof of smoke in your hand. You kind of lose sight of the puzzle box as the different sides of it all fall to the ground. And in your hand, there's a kind of vase. It's like a large, wide bottom. This kind of skinny neck. And on the top, where the lid is, there's a quartz sphere. It's like plugging the top.
Wait, what?
How big was this puzzle box?
It's poppers.
Well, there was like a poof of smoke, and then you couldn't see anything. Nobody could see anything for a second, and then when the smoke cleared, you saw this. There's this face thing.
How big is the vase?
Much larger than the box, definitely.
Oh god.
Uncork it.
Just
well-
picture his hands like this. All of a sudden, they're like...
Yeah, like holding this giant.
The vase was like, I'm just gonna scooch out in here.
Where did this vase come from?
Should we break it?
Absolutely not.
We don't even know what that is. There could
It's
be
a good
something
question.
in there that if you open it, you let it out. We don't know.
Does
Does
it
it
have
look-
magical
Does
Give it a
the
qualities?
shake test.
style... Oh god.
Shake it.
Does like the style look familiar to me, like historically?
It is. I guess it's more like. 'Cause I guess when you're thinking vase, it's like glass, but it's not glass. It is like gold, like thin gold that comes up and creates it. It's more like.
Is it Electrum?
No, it is gold. But I'm just trying to think of like the inspiration for like design, but there's not any design on it. It's just. It's more of a matte. It's not like the reflective or like shiny or anything.
Like, so even if it didn't like appear out of a magical puzzle box, it would still clearly be valuable.
Yes.
Okay.
Shake it. See if anything is inside.
Thank God.
Is there like a cork in it? Like a lid in it?
Yeah, there's like a quartz sphere.
Oh.
Undo it. Smell it. Give it a sniff.
Kara starts
No.
backing away the minute that Cloud says, "Just unscrew it."
Do you
Yeah,
think
I'll-
it could be a
wine.
genie?
Shut your mouth.
Does that
If-
exist?
but
Wait, is that
if-
actually a thing in this world?
Yes.
Genies are a thing?
Yeah. Yes.
Look, I
Ruffle-
just know that witches can be real scary.
Yeah, this.
Wait,
So
yeah, I
we
don't
need
know about
if that is the
wishes.
if that is the thing that's gonna happen, like
I don't know.
Okay,
Rub it.
everyone
word
play
wording.
defensive and see what's inside.
Okay, I'll
I'll cast a resistance on Rain before he does anything.
I'll try rubbing it, I guess. I don't know. Do I?
Well, you
Okay,
know, like
wait a
you rub
minute.
like a
Wait a minute.
magic
Well,
Wait
we
a
don't-
minute.
lamp.
No. Wait.
Not a lamp, Aladdin.
I know. I don't know.
He starts singing. Prince Ali.
Start tracking off the maze.
Okay, I'll step like a few, like take a few steps away from the group, but I'm still like right there.
Oh my god.
And then I'll just.
I'm like, no, a little further. Little further. Little further. Just go
I'll
for it.
just,
Just go for it. Just do it.
yeah. I'll
Oh
uncork
god.
it, or well, not a cork. I'll take the glass, try and remove the glass sphere or the quartz sphere.
It's like, just imagine like a wine stopper, but like
Like a
a quartz thing
decanter.
on the, yeah, a decanter kind of thing.
Lovely.
And you take it out, and everybody hears this rushing sound of wind as a kind of swirling cloud comes up out of it, creating this
Oh my
shape,
god.
which,
Oh god.
as the wind blows through and the cloud kind of disperses, you see looks like 10-foot tall kind of woman with
Oh my god.
kind of pale blue skin,
Oh my god.
these dark swirling lines that are kind of like going up the arms and around the neck. How
big are her titties?
And she has
Why
like
did you
a
bring
short
this?
kind of bob of hair that is constantly kind of moving with the wind.
Mommy?
I know.
That is like the silver hair, and then she's wearing a kind of sparkling silver breastplate with a white robe under that has these long sleeves that come out. And from her waist down, there is like this kind of swirling tornado of clouds that just continues.
Oh.
You see
Just a tornado of
longbow.
me's going around.
You see a longbow that she like has. Kind of,
Longbow.
yes. And she kind of looks down at your group, but mostly at you. Says, I thank you. And then she leans down and kind of floats lower to the ground and reaches out for your hand.
Oh my god.
My
Oh.
hand.
What the fuck is happening right now?
Take her hand.
I guess I'll reach out my hand and I don't know, is she trying to take it or
Yeah, she just like very lightly grasps onto it and then
Enchanté.
bows her head to kiss the top of your hand.
Oh.
And then
Oh, I was
leans
gonna
back.
do that.
Says, for freeing me from this prison.
Oh.
Tell me your name.
Oh, wait. Do we want to do that?
I don't think it's a fae.
Mean you no harm. I'm thankful. That's my.
We're just a very traumatized group, so we're hesitant about everything.
Yeah, most new people we meet are trying to kill us.
Okay. Well, my name is Seydil Irhama El Mostana El Asnan Alihi.
Do you got a nickname?
How about Sadie?
You may
Can I
call
you
me
Sadie.
Seydil.
Good deal. Okay.
Nice to meet you, Seydil.
Copy paste this real quick.
The moment after she said her name, everyone was like, oh, you're so going.
Wow.
It's a deal. Yohama. I can't. I won't be able to.
Oh, Montana.
Wow.
Montana.
My mouth can't even make those noises.
Have you got like some concept art where the artist hasn't quite perfected it, but he's done his best at short notice?
Yes. I do have something I could
Oh my
pull
god.
up. Just 1 second.
Which artist drew this, I wonder?
I forgot to save it onto my laptop.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I do have some drafts in the works, so we can get a little teaser of.
Oh.
Oh
Wait,
my
what
god,
is this image?
What is it?
I can tip the band in front of me. I just saw the hat.
Do it.
Oh my god.
Save image. See deal. It's okay that this is taking me a second because Warrior has to write all that into her journal.
Yeah.
You like
Oh
Oh
my.
my god.
Venus,
so
she looks
pretty.
so good.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
cute.
And she's 10 feet tall?
Yeah, she's
Oh
like
my
towering
god.
over you.
Mommy?
And like one of the tallest
Mummy?
people.
Mummy?
Oh my god, no, I
It's
love
very
her.
like from like the part of her that does look humanoid. It's very long and lanky.
She has
Wow.
okay boobs.
Uh,
Oh my
get
god.
it.
I'll take that feedback on board.
Make them like. I'm not gonna go on with that sentence.
Yeah.
Just if you may at least answer where I am.
Um, we're in the Badland, right? Isn't that what it is? The
Badlands.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay, yep. That.
Guess I have not gone far then. I'm looking out.
Where were you before this?
It's been a long time, but I was with my legion on a task out here.
Oh.
Your legion.
oh, what was
Were
the
you a
task?
war leader?
Oh, not a
sorry.
leader, no. There was a 1 second. Yes, there was this ancient blue dragon that was terrorizing the land out here, and we were sent to deal with it. But we were surprised of its strength, and I believe some others, like myself, were sealed during the fight.
Another
It's a little
dragon
bit fuzzy
warning.
still.
Another dragon warning. That's cool. Love it.
So you're saying a spell possibly put you in that?
Yes, I believe he had an assistant or something that had cast something to seal me away.
Oh.
I don't know if this is rude to ask, but what race are you?
Oh, nope, that's fine. I am a Jinni from the elemental plane of air.
Oh.
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 Everyone just gave it. Oh.
Everyone did.
um,
Hey.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, I guess now what?
Well,
Yeah.
Oh,
I do need to get back. I'm sure I mean, probably thought I've died, but I should go back. I'm already devoted to my leader. I can offer you something if you would like, as thanks.
Yes, well,
What is
yeah.
it?
It will just be a gift. You don't have to use it now. It will basically kind of change your form to something more like mine and allow you to travel quickly. You have the look of travelers, so.
I think that's
Oh.
just a nice way of saying we look dirty.
You look like dirty hobos.
Thank you. What is it? Sadil?
So you accept.
No.
Yes.
She will individually reach out to everyone with her hand, and as you make contact, there is kind of a whooshing sound as this wind kind of blows over your arm. And as it blows, these lines fade in kind of above where the red cord is, creating these like kind of swirly patterns on your arm.
Is this like a one-time use?
Yes, it will be. It'll last for a week after I leave this plane. So be wise. But essentially for 8 hours, you will take on a wind form that will allow you to travel around 24 to 25 miles in a day if you continue traveling, you know.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Thank you,
Or,
Sado.
sorry, in an hour. 24 to 25 miles an hour.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I
Well-
was like, oh, thank you, Sadu. So.
Also, before you leave, any tips on that dragon that you were sent out here to fight? Because, you know, not saying you didn't do a good job, but could possibly be still around here, you know, just in case.
Well, if I wouldn't go to its lair, first of all, and if you happen to see it outside of its lair, I would stay away from it.
Well,
Wow.
Interesting.
Wow.
that's in, you know, best case scenario.
What's worst case?
Um, death of a group, or death or capture of a group of about 20 Jinni like myself, part of the Asnan Al-Grihi.
Oh, it's a wonder that the dragon's still around with your expertise.
Well,
Is there like no
like I
combat?
said, there were
my
servants
gosh.
working under it.
Servants? Would you say these servants were possibly a cult of some kind? Maybe?
Oh God.
Oh.
I don't remember anything with that much detail. I don't even,
Do you,
not even sure how long it's been since that.
do you know if they were dragonborn?
I don't know if she'd know that.
No.
Or, I mean, ask her about, like a tomb. Do you remember, like, layouts of where things were?
The vaults.
Oh, it's a vault.
No, I don't remember anything like that. His lair was at the top of the peak out that way.
Okay, yeah.
She point in the same direction that we were
Yes.
told to. Okay.
Yeah.
Slightly more south than where it was pointed earlier, because you've traveled a full day since then.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I guess, do you need anything?
Well, just final instructions. It is a complicated spell. To get out of it, you will have to take a full minute of concentration, but then you can take another full minute of concentration to get back into the form to continue using it. You can't really speak or do anything else while in the form, but you do have resistance to damage while in the form.
Oh.
Wait, so did everybody get this, or Jonathan didn't get this? Did Jonathan get this?
Everyone got it.
Okay.
Oh.
Because I was about to say, I was like, well, this would suck if Jonathan didn't get it, because then we can't just be like, all right, bye.
Just leave him like that, Jonathan.
But once you use it, you have the 8 hours to switch in and out, and then it's done.
Okay. I get it.
So don't be in the air when it runs out. We'll just fall to our death.
Oh, no, you'll glide.
We?
How?
No worries. Well, I do have one last thing. Leans down and hands a little circular stone, kind of flat, like a kind of stone that you would skip. And there's a kind of symbol, or not symbol, but the lines in the stone, like not man-made or anything. The lines that were just naturally there, just kind of are in like a wind pattern, and hands it down to her savior, who opened the puzzle box. It says, "Just squeeze the stone, call out my name, and I will come to assist as soon as I can."
Oh.
Mm.
Bitch, you got an
You
ally.
got a summoning charm!
Yeah, thank you.
That's
Thank you so much.
limited. I do have much to do back in my own plane, like I've said, but
She said, I'm a busy woman, okay?
if you really need me, just call that and I'll come as soon as I can.
I'm sure he'll call you when that dragon shows up.
Hopefully.
Hopefully not.
I wish you a safe and quick travel. I will be on my way.
Okay.
Thank
And
you so
this
much.
was
Goodbye, Single.
this all happened at the end of the day, right?
Yes.
Like we're okay.
Uh,
Yeah, this was like the end
Um,
of the night.
she kind of reaches out her hand, kind of reaching out just away from y'all. And as this white light glows in her hand, there is another large gust of wind that blows along, and as it blows through y'all, her form kind of dissipates with it. And she is gone.
Wow. Well,
All right.
shit, I'm glad that you solved the box.
God.
I'm
You're
like
So when you
elbowing
want to
Rain. I'm like,
leave, you just
ah!
be like, bye.
You've been carrying a person around with you this whole time.
It's going to be
Didn't
really
even
helpful
know.
on the whole travel thing.
Hey, yeah, this is gonna go a lot quicker now if we use
Yeah.
this smartly.
Should we use? Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, when do we all think we should use this?
I
'Cause
mean, she said this is only gonna be around for like a week to have to like keep using on and off with the 8 hours.
Well, she said a week after she leaves the plane, right?
Once you activate it,
Mhm.
she just left the plane, if that was
Oh,
unclear.
she left the plane.
The week
Oh,
has
I thought
started.
she went back. I
Yeah.
thought she went back to the dragon.
She plane shifted to the
Oh.
elemental plane of air.
So this will only be a
Um,
week.
But basically, when you activate it, you can have it or not have it for the next 8 hours. It's not like you
Oh.
can kind of break up into portions throughout the week. Once you activate it, it's
Yeah.
gone forever 8 hours later.
Okay.
I suggest
And then
we use it as a way to get home after we
And
set
it will
the
take
sail.
an action to activate per person separately.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, we could just teleport back home
Yeah, I
instead
was
of.
Oh
thinking
I
yeah.
teleport
was thinking we.
Oh,
to
because
get
that worked out
home,
well last time.
but maybe like we travel normally to get to where we're going now, ask our questions, and if we get some valuable information, then we can use it to get to where we need to go
Where we
next.
gotta go
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
agree.
All right.
I wonder what
All
Jonathan
right.
looked like in a wind form.
Of course, I'm saying this assuming we're gonna get there within a week's time.
Yeah.
And just so it's clear, basically, after you use it, while you're in the form, you can go through one of these tiles in an hour. So you could
Okay.
travel through eight tiles with
Oh.
like one use, as long as you use it all the way through,
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Is
So
everyone
we have,
going to bed?
yeah.
I
Yeah.
think so.
I
I'm
guess
feeling
so.
pretty good after
Yeah.
that.
Perception checks? No?
3,
3?
3.
11, 19,
Mm.
and 6. It's whatever I get on the dice.
Around midnight.
Oh boy.
The only thing that really sticks out with the rest of the time, It's another night of a lot of birds chirping and cawing. That insects making their noises, whatever, cicadas, crickets, the occasional coyote howl. Around midnight, you can feel. It feels like a kind of another little minor earthquake. Jonathan also picks up on it. And Jonathan kind of very slowly gets into like a crouched form, like ready to like defend himself from his boulder form. But after a couple seconds of the rumbling sound, goes back to normal, silent, and it's more of a fade. It's not really a just stop. It's pretty calm for the rest of the night, except about 2 hours later. In the distance, you do see some. They look like beams of fire, kind of shooting up and out through the sky, but they seem to be pretty far. and you seem good
God.
for the rest of the night. If you would like
Okay.
to make a maybe nature check to determine what could cause that, that's an option.
Yes.
He's so happy. He's like, yes. It's up my alley.
I got a natural one.
Oh no.
I mean, you've never seen any blue dragons that could breathe fire, but this one's probably different. So this one, that was probably the dragon.
Yeah.
Luckily, it wasn't
Probably.
close.
Wow.
Okay.
It's crazy. This thing's super special.
Well, the sun eventually rises. Everyone wakes up. Ta-da.
Well, good morning, everyone. We had company last night.
Oh, we did.
Oh.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, I'm pretty sure our dragon showed up. We were shooting fire, which, no one told us it could do.
I mean, I would assume a dragon would breathe fire.
I mean, weren't we
They
told
do.
it's just us
They breathe
electricity?
different elements.
Okay.
Jonathan, I don't think that was the dragon.
Oh, I'm pretty sure. Like, I got a good look at it.
Oh, okay. I guess I don't.
Yeah.
You saw better than I did.
Was that the dragon that we were like wondering about this whole time, or is that another dragon?
No.
I mean, I haven't seen the dragon. All I heard was blue skin, and I'm pretty sure that one had blue skin.
But
bet
fire,
it's-
right?
Yeah.
That's not really like a. I guess it's pretty weird.
Well, I mean, we also just met an air person that got put in a jar trying to fight that dragon, so.
That's true.
Wait, they were trying to fight that dragon? I missed that part.
Yeah.
Did she got captured because she tried?
Yeah.
I mean, and her
Probably
advice
because
was
she tried to
terrible.
turn into a cloud and run away.
What?
What?
Why are you being racist towards them already?
What?
Right.
Well, just throwing that out there before we leave this morning. On your toes.
Oh, great.
Hello.
Maybe we should be a little bit more sneaky today.
I mean, are we close to the Dragonborn tribe? We should be close, yeah.
Yeah, a couple hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
We're like right there. We're gonna get there tonight. Or this evening.
Oh, great.
I mean, this morning.
This morning,
Oh.
yeah. It's like
Well,
right
yeah.
now.
Why we get started now?
let me pull out my sandal. Let me see what time it is.
Let me pull out my sundial.
Also, have you been still taking? You got like notes of all the things
Mhm.
that you.
Yep.
Yeah, like skeleton and stuff. Okay, well, as you begin walking, you'll see. You'll go through one last tunnel, and then there's just kind of a downward, looks like kind of natural staircase that goes down and basically into the horizon. There's a couple of large rocks still kind of in the way, but it's a whole lot of sand from this point on. And basically all of the travel is just walking through the sand alongside this cliff, kind of going out. And he says, it should be up here to the right if we just go around this corner. And as you do, let me open up this page of notes.
Nope, that's not good.
Let me just open up my monster list.
There's a giant crater. So, you first notice as you come around the cliff, there are two smokestacks that were hard to be seen because they were behind the cliff at first. But 1 second. Visible.
Oh.
So y'all are coming over from this way, side walking along the cliff. And as you come around, you can see a village built in to the side of this cliff, kind of in this little cubby. There's a large building in the middle. All of these buildings are made of this kind of like clay brick. One large building in the middle with many flags poking out of the top. There's this first building at the entrance, which appears to be a stable. There's the two buildings with smokestacks that are kind of here and here. And then as you're kind of getting further and further around, you're seeing these levels of stone kind of framing the rest of these larger buildings that are full of these smaller, look like single room kind of abodes, and a couple of large cave entrances as well at this back wall. And as you're kind of walking up, some people are starting to kind of notice and look over, and a group of 4 Black Dragonborn, very tall, strong-looking, carrying spears. So, business.
Yeah, go ahead, drop this shoe.
We are
VO?
travelers, looking for, well, we're looking
just-
for a certain group to,
Oh my god, somebody help this poor man.
How do I phrase it? Somebody help me!
Somebody help the social.
We've been hired to find a bunch of cultists that might be in this area, and you know, we figured this town might possibly have some information.
Well, if we're thinking of the same group, I think we might have the information.
Okay.
If you would just like to wait outside of town, we can get someone that knows a bit more.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I was kind of wondering, it's kind of close to lunchtime. You mind if we pop in, grab a bite?
Make a persuasion check.
John's like, yes!
Yes.
I'll Vio will assist by standing next to him, looking handsome.
Looking handsome.
Winona comes up on the other side.
The both of them bat their
Polymorph.
eyes.
Polymorph breasts.
Oh my god.
They turn into dragonborns and their
I
scaly
blow
breasts
into my
just pop
thumb
out.
and my boobs get bigger.
They're the dragon cock destroyers.
It's like, I'm just like, trying to fix my hair. Like, oh.
I'm waiting on a confirmation from the DM to see if this gives me advantage or not.
Yes, you have advantage.
He's just waiting. He's oh my
Over
god.
advantage.
Okay, well, the first one was better. 15.
He must have created a fan.
You may come in, but you stay as a group. Nobody wandering off.
Oh,
Keeping an eye on you.
I'm sure we stick out. So.
And they lead you in first to there's some various like tables set up kind of in this large courtyard area, but they do point out a shop over here that smokes the meat. You could probably get some from.
Oh.
Nice.
And then 2 of them stay with the group, and 2 head into this larger building here.
Okay. While we're in this main thoroughfare, do we see anything that might be a place that sells potions or anything like that, or is this just a real rundown place?
I wouldn't call it run down, but it is definitely more
Primitive.
yes, they're surviving kind of in a desert.
Secluded.
There's not much technology. Doesn't
Alright.
seem like they're that kind of place.
I don't know
Okay.
if you saw. Okay.
Yes, I just saw that. As we'll say, some of y'all go up to get the food, and then when I know you're doing this, you follow them into this larger building, which the front kind of door is just this archway that has some red, like dyed red rough fabric hanging in front of it. As kind of take as it billows open from them two walking in, you sneak in. And you see this long table going out long ways from the direction you're looking from. And at the kind of center of the room on the other side of the table, there is a very large dragonborn, just wearing some like leather pants and like lots of furs, kind of creating this cape. And then kind of looks up, holding a drink. Yes. And the two guards say that there's a group of foreign travelers that have come to the town. They're waiting outside, and they say that they're hunting for cultists. She drinks the rest of this cup, slams it back down on one of the armrests, and then stands up. Looks to be, from your perspective, probably like 8.5 feet tall, like even very tall for a dragonborn. Takes this large battle axe, and on the front chest, it's kind of like the yellow underbelly, and there's a tattoo, a black tattoo of a large dragon on the front of it. And
What color is it?
black.
Oh, sorry.
Um, walks around the table and comes out with two guards there. You're kind of trying to step around as they're walking past you. And now the group, you see a very large dragonborn walking, framed by the two guards that had left, and coming up to the table.
I quickly run back into my body.
Hello, traveler. I am. I lost it. I am Chief Voskin. Welcome to Corburn. I hear you have a couple questions about a cult.
Yeah, we've been hired out of Komamuno. I'm not sure if you've heard of it, but we're on the hunt for a certain band or possible cults. We're not quite sure. We're just more interested in the crimes that they've committed, and we're trying to take these people down. And
We're hoping you had information as to where they are.
I can offer some information in return for a favor.
Depends.
I don't know how I can service them.
I think maybe our goals would work in the same direction.
possibly. What
Okay.
what kind of favor are we talking about?
You can go in, do whatever you want to these cultists, but you gotta leave one unharmed.
Leave one unharmed?
Unharmed or alive? There's a very big distinction.
I would allow alive.
Oh, so we can just knock
we
it
can
the fuck out.
We can do alive.
May I push to ask why? Do you want us to bring this guy back here?
Well, we are familiar with the cultists. We've had members of them attempt to visit and infiltrate my own tribe. And This one in particular is important. I would prefer
Oh,
he continue to stay alive.
so there's a
Okay.
certain one, not just like pick one.
Yes.
Mm.
I
Gotcha.
was thinking of some good old classic revenge, dear. I
No.
could get on board with that. Oh,
We're not doing revenge. We're taking this one, whoever this is, back
no,
here.
yeah,
Just leave them
cause
alive. I'm
my
sure
hint was
they'll.
like she wanted her revenge, so like
She
she
wants
Oh,
wanted to do it
revenge.
herself.
she
That's why
wants
I'm
it, yeah.
like,
Yeah.
So we
I'm
just
sure they'll
leave
come
them
back on
there
their own.
unharmed, or do we bring them back?
I'm sure they'll come back on their own if the rest of them are dead. If you are attempting to do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Who is this cultist? Like, how do we
And
know
who
which
we
one is the
First,
one?
a question for myself about y'all's tasks. What are you? You're just you're hunting these cultists for gold. No
mercenaries
other.
for
Yes.
hire.
Yes.
From someone in.
Komamuna.
Sounds like
Yeah.
some human name.
No, it's actually a very diverse and welcoming place. You should visit sometime. You'd fit right in.
Sure.
Don't forget to tell him about Nuvi.
Do you think we should
In
invite her to the wedding?
God.
in
No.
all fairness, if you're gonna go in there and kill them, then fine with that. They've been messing with the stability of some of the tribes in the region. We've had more than a handful of members that have left our own.
Okay. And
Then see,
just
we're
to be
killing two birds with
just to be
one stone.
100% clear, the person that you want alive for malicious reasons, just to be like, how hurt.
Just keep them alive. I don't think you
Okay,
really need to know the reasons. I don't feel like I know your reasons fully, so.
got you.
Can I just insight check her just to see if she's like got deeper intentions as to why we're trying to keep this one guy alive, or
Sure, you can insight check.
like if she's hiding? I don't know. It's
Yeah.
weird. The vibe this entire time is weird. Where is my? I haven't insight checked in so long.
I mean, maybe she's just doesn't want to give out all her personal business.
It could be, but I mean,
Yeah, we're being very shady as well.
yeah, I'm.
So
We're not giving her all of our information, yeah.
Yeah, well,
we
whatever.
came
I don't like
into
other
her
people being shady.
town.
19 is my insight.
Um, yeah, I mean, it definitely seems like she's hiding something, but it also doesn't. She's not trying to hide that she's hiding something.
Okay.
She's like, yeah, I'm hiding something. Like, okay.
Openly hiding something.
I mean, y'all are kind of like all like having a discussion, questioning back and forth, and just eyeing each other down right now. And she's like, so do y'all want to know where it is?
Well,
Yes.
before all that, we jump straight to questions. You introduce yourself. I'm Nell, by the way.
Yes.
What was her name again? She
I'm
said
Zoo.
Chief who?
Chief Ravoskin. I'll type it.
Ravoskin.
Okay.
And she did introduce the town as Corburn, home to the tribe Ravoskin. The Ravoskin tribe.
Got it. Cool.
No. Just looks at the rest of the group. Jonathan pipes up and say, my name is Jonathan. I have been here before, but slightly different since the last time I visited. It's been a couple decades. She looks a little confused and suspicious of Jonathan, but nods anyway.
My name, as I bow, is Zoo. Like, no, down here. I'm the little frog person.
Oh God, I'm just imagining how tall she is
Yeah.
compared to how short we are.
Please, like, look down at the ground. I'm down here.
Yeah. Y'all are sitting, at least, so y'all are at a bit higher.
Oh, okay. Oh, good.
Well, I guess not bowing. If you're bowing, you would be going much lower. But anyways, continue.
I'm Cloud. Nice to meet you.
Kara. I give a little wave.
Vildama Saraband, commonly known as Vio, traveling musician, actor, and group diplomat.
Winona Eva, guys. It's pleased to be your acquaintance, dearie.
Right.
He looks over.
Edgy boy doesn't
Are
want
you
to say his
muted?
name.
No, I'm not muted.
Oh.
No,
You
he's
just don't want to say your name?
Well, if we have a deal, she holds out her hand.
Well, I mean,
I mean, might as well.
how do you guys feel?
I mean,
We
I'd love
need
to
this
see.
information.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
I mean, all we're doing is just keeping one person alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are
Oh,
we gonna
And
tell?
yeah, that's a
if
good
we
point.
happen to find that they are not alive, we have our own ways, I'm sure as you do with magic. Then you shall be hunted in these lands.
Oh, I mean, don't worry. If we accidentally kill this person, we have ways to bring them back.
Yeah.
I am a cleric. I am a cleric. That means no misdeeds. I
I mean,
will perform medical triage as needed.
that's the only reason I was asking the questions, because if you really wanted to be bad for them, we could make it really bad for them before you even find them. I'm just saying.
That is unnecessary. She holds out her hand, like to shake.
Who is she doing that to
Via,
now?
Anybody who.
Holding out
Yeah.
to the group, whoever wants to
Go ahead,
seal the
Via.
deal.
Okay, yeah, Via takes her hand and, with a flourish, and kisses it.
Oh.
We will do our very best, madam, to bring this miscreant back to justice.
You do that, and then she kind of goes for a tighter grasp on your hand as you go to kiss it, and then just shakes it. Yes. Both let go. We may offer something. She reaches out. One of the guards does hand two small jars to assist yourself with this one. Some medicinal salves, antitoxins.
Oh. Okay.
So can you describe the person we're supposed to keep alive so we don't accidentally murder?
Yeah, do you have like a painting?
A wanted poster.
Actually, yes, I can get something from the resident artist. Additionally, he will be a black dragonborn about my size. Very noticeable point on his nose. He will respond to. Where did I write that? Yes, he'll respond to Hinose Rivaskin.
Oh. Interesting.
Oh, that's why.
Wait, why is it interesting?
The same last name.
Her
Oh.
name is.
Oh.
Well, I mean, everybody here has the same last name.
Oh.
In fairness. But yeah. Anything else?
I mean,
location.
I was like, that would help.
You're going to. She kind of guides you out to the entrance. She can point out into the desert. And points.
Yeah, I'm rolling out my map.
She points to the northwest, and as she hears the sound of the paper unfurling, she will point down to the icon of this mountain. She points with a very sharp claw. Says, "There's been sightings of some of these cultists going in and out of a cave here at the base of this mountain."
Okay. That's very helpful.
Kara in the back of her mind just praying and thanking the gods that it's not the other way.
And we do suggest being extremely careful. There's of course, the cultists themselves to worry about. There's my tribe member to worry about. And they also have a couple of Rexes at their disposal that they used to hunt, I believe.
Rexes.
A what?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Rexes, the large lizard.
Yeah,
Large-
I'm not familiar.
Kara rolls
So-
out the map and she's like, does it look like this really stupid drawing right here?
Me and Sam kind of squints these yellow, like, split eyes. Actually, I mean,
Little arms, big head. Long
yeah,
body.
yeah, around that, yeah.
That's
Ah!
what those things are called.
The hunters use them, so you'll most likely deal with them. Trying to get to the cave.
Great.
Cool. All right.
I'm glad we had use of that drawing.
Also,
And-
just while I'm thinking about it, I forgot to ask our employer this question. What exactly are they a cult of?
I was actually just about to answer that funny thing.
Great minds.
The kind of the evangelists that have come to our tribe to try to attract new members that had attracted new members spoke of the god of dragons being reborn.
God of dragons.
I don't like that.
That's scary sounding. When
Yeah.
about were these rumblings heard? A few months.
The cultists, they visited probably a couple months ago, yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Mm.
Jonathan says,
Jonathan's.
Oh.
well,
Well, I
yeah,
guess
and now
I
you do
guess-
see somebody comes up with a basic sketch of what this person looked like.
Oh, okay.
okay. Let me use mask of many faces and look like them real quick. Like this? That's what they look like?
She jumps a bit.
Oh.
She turns to see. Says, "Yes, that's him."
I would like in that moment when she jumps to do an insight check. Like, is this like somebody close?
Okay.
Oh.
That's ugly now. What the fuck?
It's smart as fucking hell.
It's smart, but that's ugly.
I got a 15.
There is something in the eyes that say this is more than just any tribe member. This is somebody important to her, at least.
This has got to be like a family member. It's like a son or something.
Well, he's gonna die. I'm just fucking. I'm playing. All right, I drop it.
Okay.
All right, just good to know.
Probably
Yeah.
start traveling.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's all the information that we got from what we got to do. So, all right, we'll be back then. Thank you so much.
We'll be here, I guess. Walks back. It's now about 11 o'clock, still in the morning.
Shall we use that traveling blessing?
I mean, we could. It would get us over there in
With
3 hours.
time to
Boom,
spare.
boom, boom. Yeah.
Should we get out of town a little bit first?
Oh yeah, we're not doing it in front of here. I'm so done
Well,
of using
they-
magic in
Yes,
front
we're
of
not
people.
having that again.
She said they use magic,
Right, but
but yeah,
we're not.
I
I don't
get,
want to take
like,
any
we're-
chances.
Yeah. I mean, we also
we're strangers, all actively
I
casting
mean,
spells together.
we
They'll think we're
literally-
trying to kill everybody.
we literally sounded so fucking shady. I was like, do I even
I mean, they
say
sounded shady
anything?
too.
We were all shady. We're all shady people. What we're doing is shady. Like,
What are you talking about? I basically told the truth.
You're the one who's too afraid to tell anybody we're gods, who lies about it at every turn and step.
okay.
The
That
shade
part-
started.
That part I agree with.
I mean, like, it's shady enough to even, like, have this power. Like,
I think I
By the
think
way, she never said we
maybe
have to bring him back.
I
I
also
think
She just
maybe
said to leave
before
him alive.
we begin the rest of this travel, I think maybe we all have a little talk.
A
I
good
glare at
talk?
Winona. I glare at
Who
Winona.
took Jonathan's earplugs off?
You.
It's just been a couple of instances of y'all saying some strange things, and I think if
Look,
it would be best if I knew of everything.
I agree with you, Jonathan, but how about we move far enough away from this place to where we don't have
Yeah.
to explain it to more people?
I assume y'all are walking, so that's
Yes.
Yeah, so
already 100 feet away.
Um. Well, I don't know how.
I don't even know how to go
Gods,
about this. I didn't even
something
think
y'all
about.
believe y'all are gods. Stones.
I mean, it's not a belief. If I can start with that, if that helps.
It's hard to get his facial features as a rock person, but there is kind of like this constant face of like, uh-huh.
Or maybe he does the pug head
I
tilt,
mean,
like.
yeah. I mean,
Okay,
if
this is a
I'll,
desert, right? Is there like dry, like shrubbage, like dry plants and shit
Yeah,
somewhere?
sure.
Okay, I'll let her keep going. I have a plan.
yeah, I was just. I mean, from what you've seen of warlocks and monks and rogues, I mean, do they do the things that we do? I mean, thinking about the times we've been in combat,
I mean, I just thought y'all were like some crazy skilled like adventurers, but
I wish that was
We
the
kind of
case.
are.
I don't really
Um,
deal with people that much, so I don't really know what the current kind of way of
the
life
power
out there.
creep.
Yeah,
the power creep. I mean,
the meta.
What would you need?
I'm fucking dead. I'm dead.
What would you need from us to prove to you that we are telling the truth?
Rain, just run around in a circle, like really fast.
I
I
already did.
I mean, I've seen it. It's just it all kind of every other day there was something new that I was like, ooh, but
Doesn't bother you.
I mean, it's pretty hard to believe, but if that's it's okay.
Insight
I
check.
guess.
I mean, we don't. Oh,
You asked us to tell you the truth, and we told you the truth. If it sounds too far-fetched, we can't help that.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
that's what I'm stuck at right now.
The
I mean,
last
it's
thing I could do is this, and I pull out my godstone and show him that it's glowing, and I say, "Hold out your hand. I'm gonna drop it in, and
Yeah,
I'm
we've
assuming
done
it's
this
gonna
before.
stop." Yeah. See, so
yeah.
how make it glow?
I
You
mean,
can't. We can.
to
That's all I can do for you.
to be
He
completely
starts
honest,
to like hold it and move closer to each one of y'all as it kind of continuously glows, and then he like rolls away and holds it. And he's like, "Yeah, I thought there was something like that because y'all tried to make me do it, and then yeah."
Can you talk to it?
What?
That's, Winona, that is a great fucking
That's
idea. I did not
crazy.
even
Why?
think.
Like,
Uh,
yeah, it's a.
I already tried with the first one y'all gave me.
Oh,
Oh, he already tried. And it didn't do
damn.
anything.
I mean, you're kind of when you're a rock person, you get to talk to rocks. It's kind of a first instinct when you meet a new rock.
Oh my god.
I mean, isn't it unusual that you couldn't talk to it, or?
Well,
Definitely.
also, Jonathan, I just want to let you know, like, don't take this personally. I know me and you have gotten a little close on this journey. I wasn't trying to lie to you. Like, we usually just don't tell people this for their safety. There's some very dangerous people out there looking
Yeah.
for us. Speaking of which, did you all notice that this new dragon god kind of coincidentally popped up around the same time we all,
Oh.
Hmm.
I hate our lives.
I'm a bit. I love. I love.
I
Rain
told
and
y'all the dragon fight was coming.
I
So
know.
the
I.
hypothesis is that he's like, yo,
That's mine anyway. Sometimes I take shots in the dark. They're right sometimes they're way off.
I mean, Jonathan, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. We're not even 100% sure why we're like this. Really, I mean, we kind of have an idea how we got it, but like, why us? We don't know. So
We're
that's why
still learning.
that's why a lot of I don't know is about us telling you is like being brought out. We don't know.
So, like, for all you know, whatever could have appeared have been like, you're a god, but they also could have just been saying that.
Well, I mean,
I mean, I don't remember mentioning that detail to you, Jonathan.
Damn.
Well, I guess
there
I'll
something
just
you're not
take
telling
it
us?
for now.
I have a 34 in my insight. I've rolled that before.
I mean, we could just. He seems perplexed and confused, but also trying to accept.
Trying, okay.
I have an idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could I borrow 4 of you?
Why?
Yeah,
Seems like a lot.
Alright.
Okay, fine. I just wanted to toy with the man.
I hold out my hand because I know where this is going.
Yeah,
Do
Leo
it.
does as well.
What?
Oh, we're holding hands? Okay. Zoot will do it.
Oh, I
My
know
hands
what
are
we're doing.
warm.
I guess I'll join in as well.
I'm gonna use reality manipulation and make up, down, and flip them around a few times.
Oh my
My
god.
Just like,
God.
what?
Jonathan is terrified of gravity. What are you doing?
He looks kind of in awe at first as they all kind of like group up and these lights appear. But then he begins to move and he begins shouting and cursing.
It's fine. This is the normal god of chaos.
Put me down!
Wait, no,
Okay.
put him
I'll say it like Joker. Very poor choice of words.
Gently.
He lands, and there's just a crack that goes up his leg.
down.
He shouts
Oh
out,
no!
I'll use healing word. Try it.
Okay.
If that doesn't convince you, I think I have another way as well.
I don't want any more of
I-
that.
Yeah.
Ooh, can I
Yeah,
take
nothing's
your hand
gonna.
off?
Wait, no! Chop off his arms!
Hand off? Can I
Nothing's
take your
gonna.
hand?
Nothing's gonna affect you, Jonathan. I promise.
He begins to.
Probably should
He
have done that
turns.
first.
Yeah.
I'm so
Are
sorry.
we going or not?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you. Oh, sorry.
I got paid for the day, so.
Oh
Oh.
no, we broke
Hey, he
him.
asked the questions. He asked the questions.
Yeah. I don't think being like
It's rock.
a dick, dicks to him is gonna convince him that we're gods. Although actually it might.
That's most gods.
I
Poor Jonathan.
before doing anything, I punched Winona in the leg, and I'm like, so are we using these like whirlwind things or what?
Is now really a good time? Should we?
I mean, do we want to walk over there, or do we want to just like fly over there? Because we know where to go now.
Based on your map reading skills, Cara, how long do you think it's going to take us? Because I don't think Jonathan's going to tell us right now.
I mean, looking
Make a
at.
survival check.
Oh. I'm gonna guide myself. Oh, survival! Oh my god, it's a wisdom. Thank God. Jesus Lord. And then my guidance. 18.
Hello.
Looks to be about maybe 2 to 3 days.
Oh, so yeah, we can.
I think we should use the wind thingies.
Yeah, we can go there. We still have time to come back if we wanted.
Okay. Are we pretty much out from the tribe now? So
Yeah, we did that
okay.
far enough.
Oh yeah, because for our really poorly spoken conversation. All right, so we ready to go?
All right. Jonathan, we're gonna do the fancy wind thing. We're not walking.
Okay.
I'm assuming he was just walking without us. Pissed.
He was just waiting, kind of looking away.
All right.
See, this is why I don't tell people things.
Look, it's just circling back to the same exact sentence that Nell said. We don't tell people for their protection. He found
I mean,
out and
it's
he
true.
got hurt. See, look.
No,
What?
well, wait a minute. No, we
I
told
thought you
him,
were.
and then he didn't get hurt, and then we fucked with him, and we broke his leg. Like, it was
I
like,
mean, the simple way wasn't working, so I figured.
Wait, what happened?
Winona,
I
have
had
you
to
been
step
hanging
out
out
for a
with
sec.
Andraste?
yeah, that was really harsh.
Oh
Wait,
yeah,
what
no.
happened?
Sophie went to the bathroom, so Winona did this like flippy time thing where like up is down, left is right, and like Jonathan started kind of like going up in the air, and then Winona just dropped him, and he broke his leg. So we had to yell him, and now he's really pissed at us. So
Why the fuck? You don't
He
believe us?
told me to
Fine, we'll
drop him.
crack your legs.
Mm,
Well, anyway, let's we
yeah,
gotta
now
start
we're
concentrating, I
yeah,
guess.
we're using the wind things that
Yeah, I
Sadil
was
gave
here for
us.
that.
Yeah.
Wait, before let's all predetermine a point on the map to meet because she told us we wouldn't be able to speak.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it should be probably like right outside, like opening up the map and pointing to everyone, like probably somewhere right on like the edge, because we don't want to like land in where they are, because then they'll just be like, the fuck is that? And we have to take a whole minute to convert back. So I think
Mm-hmm.
right outside on the line, that's where we should be.
Okay. So you all activate your things.
Yes.
Yeah,
Turning into a fart.
apart.
Oh, can see as this wind blows through, your forms kind of take on this airy. The only really difference you can see is some of y'all's forms are larger, some of y'all's forms are smaller, and um, there is like there's almost like a color to some of y'all, and then Jonathan's doesn't really have a color, but there is some dust getting kicked up, and in his space you can see where he is.
I mean, that's all we can do. I can't speak, so that's how I'm.
Well, that's like an entire one of these tiles in just an hour. So like every 10 minutes, you're like a sixth of the way across already.
My God.
And as you start to shoot across, after like 30 minutes, you come across these fields of red flowers. Seem to go on for quite a bit. And some of them have kind of larger versions of the flower in the middle of them, creating a little nest of them. Come up on these, and you'll just fly over them.
I mean, we can't speak.
Yeah. Is anyone doing something other than just flying over them?
I'll fly down and investigate them.
I think
I want to see
I'm
if I
just.
can make the wind rustle through the petals.
Oh
I
my
think
gosh.
I'm just keeping a good eye out to make sure, like, if I see any of the cultists, if I see anything dangerous, like maybe the purple worm, because I know that's still a issue, or any other creatures, just to make sure that when we do land, like, we don't land on anything.
As you kind of slow down, you see Brain all slowing down and going towards the flowers, and as you kind of rustle through some of the flowers, the larger center flower, this vine kind of like shoots out around where the flowers were, very, very quick, and just kind of a wind form, so it's not even, it's just kind of shooting around where the rustling flowers are.
Hey,
Oh, that's rude. Okay.
That's rude.
Okay, so I guess I don't know, back away and rejoin the others, or like try and catch up.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, you have an easier time technically. Technically, you're slowing yourself down so you can go with the rest of the group.
Huh.
That's right, yeah.
But after just like 10, 20 minutes, the fields of flowers end. So they do go on for quite some time, but then y'all's form, it's not very much. And you begin to come to a point where the gets a little bit less sandy and starts going more into that rocky kind of formations again and canyons as you're starting to get closer to this large mountain. Rain, Vio, and Cloud can kind of see out ahead that there are a couple Dragonborn walking in a group. Some of them have seem to be riding on these Rexes, they've been called.
Oh god.
All right.
Okay.
I don't know.
Where exactly? Like, is it where we were planning on landing, or is it just some ways off?
I mean, it's an hour has already passed, so you're kind of in this pile at this point. So not everyone is going to be the best at like a kind of, because you're pointing at a map, but it's like a
Actual
huge spot
land.
still. Yeah. So like, I assume you'll have mostly tried to stay together and maybe slow down if y'all saw.
Yes.
Like, that's fine.
Is it like do we just see the Dragonborn and the Rexes, or do we see like where they're going? Like, are they
You'll
close to the
just see
cave
them
entrance?
walking through a canyon, kind of looking around. I mean, it's like seconds before you're about to be up on them because you were moving so fast.
Yeah, I'd just say just keep going.
I try to make myself look like a big cloud whooshing by.
I mean, I'm just telling you what you're seeing. You don't have to do something every time.
Oh, okay, yeah, true. Yeah, so we'll just keep going.
Okay. As you get closer to the mountain, there's nothing kind of sticking out obviously to you. You do see another group occasionally here and there, but they're not next to any cave entrance. I mean, you could do perception checks to search for it if you would like. It's gonna take time.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll take the
Guess,
cue.
yeah. Are we all doing separate perception checks?
Also, remember you can just take a minute to come out of it, and then y'all can say whatever y'all need to, and then go back into it.
Oh, that's true. Well, yeah, I'll still do the look around though with the perception. I was about to say I was like 42, then I realized it was.
The goggles.
Technically, in the wind form, you wouldn't have the goggles, so it would just be the first roll. Still great, but yeah, it doesn't really matter in that case because the first roll is still better. Yeah. So Vio and Rain, as everybody's kind of spreading out, looking for something like a cave entrance or a group or whatever. At one point, you do notice one group which appears to be heading into kind of a dead-end canyon. And as you look down, there are some small trees, kind of foliage that is blocking a crack in the wall. And a kind of small fenced-in yard next to it that has a single Rex in it. Like a large wooden wall, not a small fenced-in.
He's got a little pet.
Okay.
I'm just watching everybody else, waiting to see what they do.
Are we all kind of grouped together, like hovering?
I'll say that some of y'all might have grouped up and went off separately. But like, I don't...
Are we far enough away from...
I mean, it depends how much time y'all want it to take. I'll say. Like, are you okay with this taking a couple hours to all stay grouped up and go together and look through everything?
I mean, I don't know.
Because it's like a lot of like broken up canyons and little spots like this. So we can say either you're in a group and it took 2 hours, or y'all split up and it only took like 30 minutes.
If, like 30 minutes is in like going to look and then coming back as well and like regrouping, or
So yeah, a full hour to then try to like regroup and find each other.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, we can split up and regroup.
Let's split. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So you eventually, with the help of Rain, who is much faster than everybody else and kind of zip through and find people quickly, leads everyone back to a spot on top of one of the cliffs that's close by. We'll see.
Okay.
I'm going to start concentrating to drop mine.
Yeah.
I can talk.
Yeah.
I'll chill for a minute, just trying to think normal form or whatever. And, time starts to pass and it starts, is it going to work? Has it been a minute yet? And then when you think it's taking too long, you pop out of it.
Oh, okay.
You're all standing there.
Warrior started sweating.
I did. I was like, I don't know what's going on. Oh, okay.
So
Well, that was fun.
Anybody find anything? Because I didn't see shit.
Yeah,
I saw some pretty flowers.
There's like a dead-end cavern that they're hiding like a crack in the wall that like some people or some of the cultists have been going into.
That must be the cave.
Yeah.
Could be it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they have a Rex in a little enclosure right by it.
Well, maybe that means they don't keep Rexes inside.
That's a nice thing, but we'll have to get past them somehow.
Mm-hmm.
I can try and put it to sleep if I can sneak up there close enough.
I mean, it might work. I mean, aren't they kind of big and bulky? I don't know how well it'll go, though.
What do you mean?
What is it? Is it? Sorry, go ahead.
It's based on the hit points with the sleep spell.
Yeah.
They probably have a lot of hit points.
Unless you can roll about 200.
So they have that many hit points?
There's a big motherfucker.
Yeah, they're big.
I mean, it's a giant creature. I think we can try to sneak past it.
We might be able to sneak.
And also, I can always try, like, hold monster or something, and we can just get past it inside.
Yeah.
That's true, too.
Worry about it later.
Well, we can still first.
I think I'm gonna take watch on the outside, if that's good with you.
I completely understand.
I don't really want to deal with a god of dragons. So I'll just stay here and, I don't know, send a warning somehow if there's people going in.
Oh! Pats myself down. Once more pulling out. I love it. It was almost like a red. If only I could warn you guys somehow. Pulls out the horn of silence like that. Okay, so all you gotta do is if you see somebody coming, just blow this horn, think about one of us, and we will hear it. It goes like 600 feet in. Yeah, we'll hear.
I was gonna say, can he form his lips around it to blow it?
Can you blow into this?
Magic. That's a magic horn, sure.
Oh, okay. Test it, just to make sure.
Is it like limited?
There's like 3 charges in it.
Oh. Then.
Yeah. Don't test it.
They only replenish at dawn, so.
Oh.
Just.
Test it.
What? I mean, just like openly blow. Like you don't have to blow on it. Just can you go? Okay, great. See, they go.
Oh, look at that.
What?
He doesn't.
Winona's like utterly fascinated by Jonathan.
He doesn't look whenever you say something to him. He just.
He hates you. Okay.
I feel like this is racist towards rock people. Can you blow?
Can we stop throwing the racist card out every like 10 minutes?
Just
Alright,
just
well,
hold on to this,
sorry.
Jonathan, and let us know if anything.
Yeah.
Okay. So we want to try sneaking first, yeah?
well, I mean, yeah. I'd rather not do anything to the big thing if I
Well,
don't
it's
have
like I
to.
can help. That's why I'm asking.
Eeking.
Me been desperately wanting to like do something to assist. So, with this being the plan in mind, I'm just gonna take a moment and do little ninjutsu hand signals.
Oh
And
my
use some
god.
key points to do pass without a trace.
A slight shadow falls on everyone.
Like,
Oh,
all right,
yeah.
let's go. Just stay close to me.
Aren't you so excited to be sneaking?
I'm so excited.
I'm a sneaky
Sneaky,
snake.
sneaky.
A sneaky.
When we get
So
back
you're
to town, we need to go
currently
do some sneaking.
up on a cliff, looking down about like 200 feet away down in the bottom of this canyon. You all can see the crack in the wall. How are you all getting?
Oh.
That's a good question.
What's the lighting situation?
It is like 1 o'clock right now, so about midday. There's not really any clouds.
So suboptimal.
There's no way I could
Yeah.
teleport through. Like me, like looking around for a shadow. I'm like, please, a shadow.
There's some foliage down at the bottom of the canyon, as well as the walls of the T-Rex pin and the cave entrance.
Oh,
You see, I don't know how that's gonna help you guys though.
wait, can I? Oh, I don't have that spell. Never mind.
I
You
mean,
can transform back and try to like go down lower and then transform again.
how high up are we?
The canyon itself, the wall you're up on is like 50 feet
Oh, we
from
can
the
just
floor.
use a piece of rope. We can just. I have a 50-foot of rope in my bag.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So like, what are we tying it to something, or do you want me to
Just
hold?
find
I
like
could just climb down.
Yeah, same.
Oh, okay, well then
You
go
can
by.
tie it to Jonathan.
Well, not all of us were blessed with claws to climb in.
Rare.
So I guess
Sorry.
everybody look for a rock or something to tie a rope.
Okay, I start looking around. Something that will be secure for the rope to be tied around.
1 second.
And I would say everybody go one at a time.
Looking around, Jonathan, as seeing you all search for a good rock. Jonathan steps forward with his hammer and hammers in one of the like a climbing piton into the rock.
Oh,
To tie it to.
that's cool.
Cool.
All right, thank you.
Jonathan.
Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Every time he speaks now, my heart pains.
I know.
My heart.
So it's like a okay. I guess everyone can roll athletics check.
I'm gonna.
I just
Go ahead
realized
and
I
start.
probably
I'll
could.
go ahead and start climbing down.
Unless you have a climbing speed.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
like,
climb
wait.
down as well. I also have a
this-
climbing speed.
Yeah.
Is this something I can guide myself for?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
It's okay. I can catch you when you get down.
Yeah, I'll be down at the bottom, ready to catch somebody when they fall.
So anyone
I'll try
without
to
a
use my
climbing
water to
speed
cushion your
immediately roll.
fall.
Oh my
I
God,
hope I don't
Venus, not the
fall.
nat 20.
Natural 20.
The one time he's like twirling on the rope going down.
Like skipping off the wall and like
Blumenberg.
bouncing.
He has
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a fireman pole. Like,
It's like the "Call Me by Your Name" music video.
The
So
Cirque du Soleil, you're like ribbon dancing as you're going down and like wrapping it around yourself. Yeah.
This is what you can do when you have a real femme body.
Anyone know now?
fish.
Yes. What was I rolling again?
Athletics.
Good luck, deity.
Athletics. I think that's a negative.
Not be
Let me just
evident
check.
yet.
You're like, I'm pretty sure it's -1.
The first time I've had to
10
order my snack
minus
for
1
today.
plus 1 is 10. Nice, Sean.
That might be a little bit tired,
Yeah.
out of breath as it gets to the bottom.
I mean,
Same with Winona.
I could technically get down this fine, but I would probably give us away. It's a lot of fire involved.
And then we can do the stealth rolls from everyone. So your normal stealth bonus plus 10 from the path shadow choice.
Can't we just turn into that gas stuff again? Is that visible?
I would still say stealth roll to be careful with it, to not just see like you're not completely invisible. It would look like there's
Okay.
kind of a weird shift in the air from where you were.
Okay, well,
It's a plus 10.
I would rather
Yeah.
not turn into gas because I would like to use my cape, so I'm not going to do that.
Yes.
Woo.
I rolled a
John is
5, but I have a
awfully-
plus 6.
Okay, cool. See, I like Pass Without a Trace. It makes my day.
And Winona and Vita.
Rolling the.
Stealth.
Stealth.
Yeah, that's,
Okay.
that's why I wanted to use my cloak to get advantage on stealth with that thing. I was like, I need it.
I will do that
Well,
again.
you also have a plus 10 to that.
Oh, well then I am chilling.
I like how Rain rolled a 3, but with all of his bonuses is a 28, which is higher than me.
Which is actually 35,
35.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
It's reliable
talent.
training. Yeah. Um, so with the high stealth rolls, you are all smart enough to go along the wall, trying to get behind any other rocks that are down there, and staying in the shadow of the canyon wall. You wait and listen. You see there's still just the one T-Rex in the pen. And you can hear some kind of sounds like chatter, but it's very quiet. Hard to hear from outside.
Would it be possible for somebody to like maybe get an idea of how many voices that could be? Like a rough estimate?
Try a perception check, but it will be difficult.
Yes, and I'm so good at these.
You always ask the very perceptive questions.
Well, I need other people too. 3.
There's not sure. Not sure.
Yep. I never am.
It could be one echoing. It could be multiple. It could be like 2. Could be a crowd. From what you
Fuck
can
it.
tell.
There's no situation Fireball can't handle.
Oh my gosh.
Are you? Oh my god, no! I was like, are you doing it right now?
If that's if we want to do it that way. I mean, I don't really care though.
Obviously, once we get inside.
I would say, yeah, last result.
Let's see.
Still gotta get-
Result.
Yes!
Shut up!
What does that something do?
I tried to play it off like it was normal. Okay, guys.
The silence was loud.
Not result, it's reservoir.
Reservoir.
And
So
wit.
what's the plan?
I guess.
And try to sneak past the Rex into the, at least the mouth of the crack.
Yeah.
It's not like right next to the crack or anything,
Yeah,
or in front of it. It's kind of to the side of it, so you can kind of come up the wall. And looking in, the tunnel appears to go on for a bit and then curve. You
Like,
can
are we
see
able
some
to-
torchlight coming from it, like kind of flashing on the wall inside.
Are we able to get an angle on it? Like, is it sleeping? Is it fully aware right now? Or looking at the Rex?
There's a lot of wooden wall around it.
Shit.
It sounds like movement inside of it. Again,
Yeah.
it's to the side.
Yeah,
It's like
let's
Okay,
just
away
yeah.
from the cave entrance.
Okay.
let's just. I say we just go in and
Just try and
ignore
be
it
as
for
quiet
now.
as just be as quiet as possible going past this. And we go.
What is y'all's formation going into the cave?
Oh God. I can
Um,
go first if y'all want me to.
Yeah.
I
I
mean, I'll stay closely behind Cloud because I'm kind of trying to point everyone out into the shadows to sneak.
I'm behind Vio.
I'll be behind Kara, so third. And also, I would suggest, as we get inside, I'm gonna suggest anybody who has any like pre-fight spells or anything, like now might be a good time.
Yeah, can I?
Hold on, let me just activate all of the spells that I know.
You've already done your pre-fight spell.
I've done my part. I did my job.
I'll cast an aid on Rain, Nell, and Kara.
What does it do again?
What is? Wait, let me see. I'll cast it at third level, so you get your hit point maximum and current hit points increase by
Oh, I love this one.
10.
I love
Oh.
this one.
So you get 10 extra maximum hit points for 8 hours.
Ooh.
Uh-huh. Oh.
This one's my favorite.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm gonna do a death ward on myself. I didn't get the extra hit points y'all got.
No, I know. Sophie, I'm just joking.
I can only pick 3 people.
Anybody else?
You
I
make
feel
that
are entering.
choice. Vio's going to go right in the middle of the group and cast Beacon of Hope.
Okay, that is going to create a
Wait,
bit of
isn't it a
light.
big freaking
Yeah.
light that
Ooh,
now we're
no
not
more
really
sneaky.
There
concealed?
is a
Oh my.
radiating aura. You know, I mean,
Maybe,
you would know that, so you don't have to cast that if you don't want to.
yeah, maybe
Oh,
hold that
okay.
until right
Okay,
before
yeah,
we
we'll,
start.
But yeah, you can hold it because it is a divinity, so you can just continue to
Okay.
hold on to it.
we'll save that then. I thought it was more of a figurative light than a
Ah,
literal, like, ah.
an inner light.
An inner light.
Oh, yeah.
And I am going to cast Armor of Agathis on myself at 5th level.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
We're like
boy.
just all like.
What if there's nothing and Hunter was like, haha, made y'all panic. Use your spells.
I mean, aid
Well,
lasts for 8 hours, so
yeah,
Oh,
there's
this
gonna
is
be
great.
something.
Death
Armor
ward
of Ag-
lasts like a day.
yeah, Armor of Agathis, I got an hour.
Oh, well, damn. All right.
Anything else before you look around the corner into the cave?
Can I cast like resistance on myself, or like, is it
That's a minute.
because it's a concentration? Like, does it affect like the sneaking or anything?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, yeah, I'll continuously cast resistance on myself.
Also, you won't be able to do a perception check if you're gonna continue to.
Okay.
But
Ah, I don't know. I just.
yeah,
What the fuck?
Ah!
a wooden wall on this platform, some spikes
Oh,
sticking out of it,
shit.
a bridge going across, and a drop off.
Oh.
Um,
Oh god.
from where you're at, you can't see really like any next levels, just from the angle you're at. But you do know there's a drop off there.
And we
Does
still hear
that.
those voices.
Can
What do
we
you say?
move ourselves? Are we doing? Do we have to stick together?
Do we still hear those muffled voices you were talking about?
Yeah, you can hear them behind the wall.
Okay. So we got a game plan, or are we just winging this?
I don't know.
Do you want me to scout ahead?
I mean, we always just
Yeah.
wing
I
it.
mean,
I mean,
wait, just what is that?
winging
Let's
is
just
pretty
go.
good.
Actually, Rain brings up a good point. He can get in and get out and quick.
Is that bridge right there safe for you to cross? Does it look like it's gonna fall apart?
This is kind of a tight space. Everywhere else was kind of free and open for him
I
to
could just.
escape through.
It doesn't really look as ancient as it does. It looks like it was recently made.
Of
Oh,
course.
okay.
I mean, I can go invisible and check everything out, and
Do you want to use a spell?
it wouldn't be a spell. I can use my divinity for it.
If
Oh.
that's what you want to do.
Okay.
That's why she's offering.
So Winona just stands like perfectly still and doesn't move, but like she's leaving. Like you don't see it, but she's leaving.
Huh?
I'm gonna reach my hand out before her and try to find her and cast guidance just in case. You get a minute. I'm going across that rickety ass bridge at least.
As you slap your
Okay.
hand out, you can feel you make contact with something and pass
Oh,
on
I
what you
don't.
can before.
It was a boob.
Yeah, I don't
It
know.
was a
She
boob.
was,
Boom!
she was
Plot
walking away,
twist. She was
so one
holding
of
it
at
out like
least would have been
this.
a butt.
She's holding out her boob like that. Oh my god.
She's like,
Something.
oh no, I
So
just
you know
violated.
you can use your icon to move forward, even though they
Okay.
use it for that purposes.
I want to know that's really
You come in. You see, there's two dragonborns that are standing behind the kind of entrance that you've walked through. There's a brown one and a blue one. They're kind of talking back and forth. But it's. Do you speak Dragonborn? Or Draconic, I mean.
I do understand Draconic, yes.
Yeah, so it's really nothing like special. It's just kind of stuff about things that they were seeing when they were outside. Sounds like these could be one of the ones that were patrolling the outside. And then looking in, there appears to be one back here, also sitting at a fire, and the wall continues.
Oh, is that what these squares are? I'm dead.
Oh, those
Yeah,
are
the
the
scales are the
The scales?
Oh, I was like,
So
Yeah, I
there's
was
a
like,
blue
what are
one
these
there, a
blocks?
brown one there, and a brown one down there.
I
Okay.
don't see no black one.
Is there anything? Hold on, I need to move the map. Is there like? Oh yeah, it's down this way.
You see a staircase and another dragonborn over here with some. There's some kind of shelf-like fungus growing out of the wall, and some. Appears to be phosphorescent because there's the torchlight, but then there's also a kind of green light coming off of the fungus. Also, kind of coming around the edge, you can see the openings in the walls. And where you're looking down, you can see at least two more levels below this one. And then it's just darkness below that.
oh god.
Okay, so I'm gonna like go back to the where my thing is, my body, and tell them like that there's 4 dragonborns, 2 blue ones, 2 brown ones, some real weird fungus over here, and another staircase that goes down further. Um, what do you guys want to do?
Can I pose a maybe stupid idea? Because you said there's a couple ways we have to go down. Would we be able to use these whirlwind things to just shoot us down and then transform back to at least get to the base where we gotta go?
If if they see us at any point, it does take like a full minute to get out of it, so we'd be fucked.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I figured, but I
Also,
don't.
also, if we get found out at the bottom, then we still have all these people coming down at us.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's why it was kind of a stupid idea, but I didn't know if there was a way around it.
I think, me personally, it's just me speaking. Best plan of attack is just figure out the best way to kill all of these people on each floor.
Yeah, I mean, we did tell the chief we were gonna kill them, so if we end up just not killing them,
Oh wait,
it'd be...
Winona, any of the ones that you saw, did they look like
I'm
You
here.
just
what?
oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm here. So did they look like what?
Did they look like the one we're supposed to keep alive? Any of the ones on this floor?
Hennis, Honus, Heininess.
I don't know. Oh,
Based
wait.
on the image and the fact that none of them are black dragonborns, none of the ones on this level are the ones you're looking for.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
They're all dead.
So we killed them all.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Oh,
If anyone has like knockback, we can knock them over the edge.
oh, that's
and force-
disgusting. I
But
didn't
then,
even...
I'd have that.
That
I mean, we
that
could do
would alert
that, but it would
everybody
also,
on the bottom floor. So
yeah.
I didn't think about
But I
that.
mean, would they know where it came from though? Because
I should say
From
I also
above. What do you
forgot
mean?
Winona would be perceptive enough to notice this as she was sneaking through and taking a second to take everything in. There was a couple of chimes hanging on the wall that appear to have string attached to them and like connecting
Ah.
them.
An alarm system.
Okay, so we need to be
I'm
aware
so sorry,
not
I
to
thought it was
alert
muted.
everybody.
Would Nona have only seen one of those?
So like maybe the first one was like here, and then a string kind of like wrapped around the wall, coming to like down here that then went
Mm.
further down the stairs.
But they're like, it seems like they would be connected, all of it?
Yes.
Okay.
Seems like there's a continuous
So,
line of them.
alright, well, here's what I'm getting at. If I theoretically took a firebolt and managed to hit like the string or whatever, it would disconnect like all of it from the top at least.
Like, hopefully shut down the system. The silence is so loud.
I don't know.
Unless you just do it. I don't know. But then, I mean, like, the guys up here are gonna see that you did that, so then we'd have to fight these guys.
Well, I mean,
Unless...
you know, I'm saying like this will be the thing that kicks off the fight on this level.
That's
Me
true.
trying this, they'll know we're here.
I mean, I'm still by that. Oh, where did my icon go?
You walked back to tell them.
Yeah, you came back to your body.
I didn't. With
Oh, because you
Divinity,
can say through the.
yeah, I can like switch senses, so it's my illusionary copy that was speaking to you guys. So I'm
Right.
still, yeah, so I'm still over here, so we
Yeah.
could pinch them.
Mm.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah, we could
I
do
could throw
that.
one of my cards on the floor right here to distract this guy by himself, and then we can fight those three. Maybe that'll buy us some time.
We just gotta make sure none of them pull the alarm.
Where is the
Yeah.
alarm? Can we break
Well,
it?
Yeah, he's
there's a
right.
string that's connecting them all through loops. It goes all the way down, or not a string, but like a rope that is holding these various chimes. It seems like they're all connected and kind of on the same weight. You do think if you were to cut the rope, then the tension would let loose and it might detach the ones up here, but it would also probably still make the ones on the bottom move.
How many
Ring.
bells are there? Are they on different levels?
Yeah.
There's two on this floor, and there's a rope going to further floors lower.
We can only assume that there's more down there. We don't know.
I mean, like, if we cut it and, like, just, like, they all, like, fall to the ground or whatever, will that not, in and of itself, alert, like, everyone that
It'll
somebody
still alert
tampered
these
with?
guys. Yeah.
Okay, so don't cut the
What
bells.
if we cast silence? Wouldn't
Oh.
we cut them?
Can you reach that far down there?
I got a 120 feet. Where am I? Hold on. I gotta zoom out my map because I'm about to just fucking do something. Oh yeah, I could totally reach that. Alright. But, I mean, it's gonna alert the guys down there. Fuck it. I'm gonna throw out my silence. And I'm gonna put it, like, right over the
Like,
bells.
put it at the bottom.
The bottom?
Yeah, where the bells are gonna fall.
Oh,
So,
okay. Yeah.
once again, there's two bells on this floor, and you can see it's going to lower floors. You know there's at least two more floors below you, and that's as far as you can see.
If we can't see where the other bells are, only where these ones
Oh,
are.
so
Because
there's.
dark vision only goes to 60
Zoot.
feet, I
Okay,
believe, unless somebody
Zoot.
sees more than that.
I see what you're saying. It could go further than what we see. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, I could try and blind them.
What about freezing the switch? What if we make the switch inoperable
It's rope.
instead of breaking it?
I think y'all are thinking about how to disable the rope, and the better thought process would be how to stop the rope from being pulled at all.
Yeah, I could try and, like, blind some of them. I don't
There's
know
no
if I can blind
spells
all
that
of
just
them.
hold things in place and just.
I mean, hold
they-
person.
Well, holds items in place.
We
Don't
could
you
put a wall of
don't you
fire in
have
front
that,
of the switch.
Carl? Don't you have that rope that we found that entangles people?
Yeah, I do.
Do you think
you
Mage
think-
Hand could work?
Oh,
Mage hand.
Vio, your ring!
What about the ring?
ring.
Theo?
There's a wall of force in that ring.
Is there a wall of force in the Theo? Theo!
Theo! He's not here.
Scott!
Sorry, my mic keeps cutting out.
Oh no.
Okay.
Let's see. How far can you cast a wall of force?
How far can I cast a force?
You got a wall of force in your freaking ring.
Yes. You can cast it.
120 feet.
Okay.
Why does that have so much range?
So you could basically use it to block off the chimes on this level completely. So none of the people on this level would be able to use it.
Yes.
Do it. Yeah. Theo throws it out there.
Well,
So that's gonna happen. That's gonna start it.
yep.
What is the other? What is everybody's part in this initiative surprise thing to kickstart?
Do any of them look like at an awkward angle, like they're teetering towards an edge?
No, they're all kind of within walls.
I don't think we want them falling down below. That would alert someone below, right?
Yeah, they would see the flying body and be like, what the fuck?
So Via's gonna do the wall of force. That'll be his action, and then each person can get one thing to do.
Yeah, because I'm sure
I'll drop my
they're
card.
I'm gonna do my water form.
I can't reach it with the rope, so I don't know what
It
I
is
can do.
mostly dim light in here, except around the torches and the fungus. Well, even around the fungus, it's dim light, but around the torches, it's not.
I'm going to attempt to Eldritch Blast the blue one right here twice, and that one once.
Okay.
I'll cast a spiritual weapon. I guess. Wait, what is it? Which one is everybody going for?
I'm hitting these two right here.
Both of those two?
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can figure this out next time, because we have like 15 minutes to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So...
Alright. We got a dungeon to go through.
Yay!
Poor Jonathan.
And Jonathan hates us! Yay!
I feel so bad for Jonathan. Y'all broke his knees.
I don't think
not
Jonathan.
y'all.
I didn't do nothing. I sat there and listened.
Why don't you believe it? Believe it quicker. Here, let me break your leg.
Believe it!
You
Well, not as a
believe
bully.
it right the fuck now.
Goddess of Chaos.
It's going to be interesting.
What are we gonna do for the next floor? Because we don't have another wall of